Welcome back to Skywalking Global League. After 7 days of intense group stage fighting, today is day 1 of quarterfinals. I'm Tonto Kermit. Joining me today, we have Oyana. For the first pair fighting for a spot in the semifinals, we have Toby and Lin, both from the traditional Chinese server. Oyana, from their group stage performance, who do you think is taking this semifinals slot?
Hello, everybody. Based on individual performances alone, we've seen Toby prove that they have what it takes to clear triple ending. That's what they did to qualify for the tournament. I believe they placed first in their group, right? They placed first in their group. They cleared triple ending and solidified their spot in the top 8. Lin, on the other hand, I think they died on Izumi. So it's gonna be interesting to see if Lin, if that performance from Lin was due to just bad RNG, or can they redeem themselves and actually um, eke out a victory against number 1 seed Toby. My money is on the underdog um, right now. I believe in Lin. What do you think?
Well, on the topic of money, would you be willing to put down actual money just for this fight? Thoughts?
I mean, you know what? We're playing Arknights. Today is a gotcha game. All right. I put my
Gamba?
money on Lin. I get a gamba. I'll put $5 on Lin. A
All
monthly.
right. All right. I'll put a monthly on Toby then. But
Mhm.
what do you think would be the correct strategy for, like, on the group stage we mentioned like perhaps going just for single ending would be the way to go, but for quarterfinals I reckon everyone might be going all out, or would it be smarter to perhaps go for more conservative approaches, like maybe even skipping Wonderland, for example, and
Mhm.
praying for a more consistent score?
I think this is part of the advantage as Toby has going being the first seed, right? Is that since Lin is like the lowest seed on bracket B and Toby's the highest seed on bracket A, Toby has a big advantage by going second, and Lin has to go all out here. Lin has to go all out by going for as many points as possible, trying to greed as hard as humanly possible. Because unlike prelims, where you're trying to just be top 4 out of 8, it's a different scenario when you're doing 1v1s. The situation completely changes. If you're going first, you have to uh, play your heart out, play as hard as you humanly possible, put the pressure on your opponent, and they can't really take what do you call this? They can't play safe, kind of thing. If they play too safe, it doesn't really put a lot of pressure to Toby. So Lin will have to go all out. If somehow Lin dies early, then Toby can save his strength, and think when he thinks that he can clear, like doesn't have to take too many emergencies. If Lin dies on floor 4, floor 5, or floor 5 Wonderland, I think Toby can just clear floor 5, maybe do ending 3, maybe do ending 2 or ending 4, and secure his spot in the top 4.
I think that's fair, and that's the fault of the, well, not the fault, but perhaps just the consequence of the seeding system, right? Like seeding poorly in group stage means you have to have the significant disadvantage of not really knowing what to expect from your opponent, and you just have to do like the riskier strats.
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, I think he is starting with Sniper Medic Squad, Cruise Alter. So I know that's a very stable start. So, but curious, I'm going to draft into, because this could go anywhere, honestly.
I think Cruise Alter Start. I've been practicing IS3 the last few days, and I noticed that Cruise Alter Start opens up your drafting options like tremendously, because Cruise Alter gives you the DPS and the stun requirements that you need. So you're more free to draft any DPS options, opening you up for the Chalter pick, opening you up for the Milnar pick. I'm not quite sure what their what their thought process is going in this. What kind of, are they gonna bust out something different, right? Like, are they actually? Is it time to finally bust out the Gnosis? The Gnosis that the Gnosis that maybe is like a different person's pick, and they just bust it up just for this matchup. Hard to say. but it seems like we're just breezing through it. So they start with the
Yeah, we're
E2
starting.
Cruise. They start out
3 fights.
they started with the Kettle. They didn't start with the 2 Hope. They did get 3 fights, and let's see what's happening. He ended up opting for spending an extra hope on Spot. Interesting choice. I do believe that Spot is kinda unnecessary. Maybe I'm just like not too familiar with E2 Cruiser as much, but I think E2 Cruiser by herself should be able to solo most of the stages without needing without needing any extra healing or sustain from Spot. It does help Cruiser during floor 2, especially if you don't get a medic voucher for floor 2. I think the stage is called Malady, however it's pronounced.
Milady.
Milady, Milady, the Milady, Milady, the lady that deals 300 true damage to you every single time when you're in its radius. That stage is very annoying if you don't have a healer, but Spots definitely helps you sustain through that stage.
If we consider, like, if you just for a second ignore Malady, I know that for E2 Cruiser, just reserve defender is, but maybe he is drafting for the off chance that he does get Malady, or even worse, emergency Malady in floor 2, and he will not have any healing, and then he's really boned, right?
Yeah, I think it is a safer pick to counter pick one of the floor 2 stages, even if Cruiser can sort of solo all of floor 1.
And this still leaves you like what, 8 hope when you leveled up, so it's not that big of a deal. You have, you have the 7 hope to draft forever, and it's a sniper ticket.
The sniper ticket.
But no E2s.
No pre-promote. Does he go for the altar here, or does he greed for another sniper? Nope. Does straight goes for
no
the Ken altar pick? Does he go now for the encounter, or does he go for the fight plus the commission? I believe going for you have to greed. I would greed for the commission here. And I was in this position, definitely greed for the commission. You want to be as strong as possible. Maybe you miss out on the one encounter for the ending, but getting your commission out earlier rather than later is going to be much more beneficial. This reminds me of Tensei's run a few days ago, where he took a commission that increases the 30% buff commission, and that really make things really difficult. If you still have that commission by when you enter floor 5, he had to do 2 stages with that commission on floor 5, and it became really like much harder than it should be. So
the stats commission, with especially the increased HP on out of control, really messed with him. But he was able to do it really well regardless. But like, you can always just hold on to your commissions, right? Like you don't have to always pop it immediately, and I think that's what most people do if they have a pretty bad rejection, like let's say metastatic. Like you can just hold on to it and then pop it if it lands on like a really bad carry, and pray for Tulip's thing where it cleanses your one of your operators off the rejection. So taking it early is definitely the safer choice. But we have also seen Sleep HW's run where 4 encounters on a single ending, but so you never know. Though with the updated rules for the quarterfinals, you have it's not that you can reset right before floor 3 boss, and instead of just the first 3 steps of floor 3, which is a couple more nodes for you to work with to maybe fish for them ending. So maybe they've also taken this into consideration.
Probably is a point of consideration, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if the participants were given notice in advance, and it's like a decision making.
It's a deploy slot, which is not so bad. You don't really have anything to deploy anyway. And this is emergency symbiosis.
Should be really easy clear for Cruiser. Cruiser basically solos the stage with proper skill usage.
Oh,
and we're gonna see what the timing for this. I believe it is after the first 3, the death of the 3rd enemy is when he activates.
Spike chest. He's got 2 reserve casters to grab them. I know Cruiser, you can go either way. The first cycle you can pop it extra early to kill the first enemy only and wait for second cycle to kill both left Sarcas, or you can use the first cycle to kill the 2 Sarcas and the second cycle to kill 1. Either works. I've spammed enough Cruiser to know.
I think he's opting for the first option, where first cycle for Cruiser kills 2 Sarcas enemies. But I think he's going for this chest. I think he can grab it. It will be a very expensive chest though. to grab. Chen Alter at the bottom side for safety, because normally you have extra DPS from the caster just in case you get unlucky from the Cruiser procs. Dedicates an extra resource onto that. Interesting to see. Hopefully he can get the chest. But
do you reckon caster face up would have been a little better?
I think it's the same thing because it's
Is it the same?
I think it's the same thing because at the end of the day, the enemies move so fast.
Oh!
I think he's
gonna retreat and then retreat Halter and then use spot skill, eh?
Yeah,
that would make sense.
I think he's gonna reduce the HP low enough. Oh, I think he doesn't need to. He just kills.
Wait. Oh, all right.
Yeah,
that works. Lovely.
All that work for 4 extra ingots. And what's funny is that
but you never know, it could make the difference.
It could make the difference. It just feels so bad when you try to greed for ingots. But nice squad.
This could be the winner too.
And yeah.
But maybe.
Would you go for the Melmar here? I think you would go.
I
for
feel
the
like
Melmar
you would because the first shop vouchers are pretty bad anyway.
Yeah, and you could also get you could get something to promote your Melmar as well. I think
yeah,
they're just
or
contemplating. Yeah, like I think they're contemplating against it.
I think it's. Let's see.
Oh, pure gold expedition squad size.
No
deploy limit.
E2s, but pure gold is really good. You reroll this, I think. Yeah, there's nothing left to get. But this is okay. Grabbing something for rejection, I guess.
Yeah, extra body for rejections. It is a little scary when you have your carries.
Or let's see. No E2s again, or for no relevant E2s anyway. Guess you grab SP post and move on. All right.
That was a pretty good floor one. Not as many, like they got that easy commission, they got a little bit of power. Now floor 2, they can take the emergency, or they can take the they can take 2 combats or one encounter in combat. I believe
2 encounter might be better because he's got all the hope he needs, so he doesn't really need combats to increase power right now.
I think you take more encounters on floor 1, floor 2, and then not take an encounter on floor 3. Because what ends up happening is that on floor 3, usually you get less encounters. You could get less encounters on floor 3. And you want to take more fights on floor 3. You have more options for vouchers on floor 3, but they ended up opting for a floor 2 double fights instead of 1 fight 1 encounter. Hopefully they get the encounter. I think they're greeting for the encounter at the end of the floor. I think they're greeting the encounter at the end of the floor. If it pays,
he's praying that it's ending 4, right? Like if it's ending 2, he still needs to fish for ending 4.
Still needs to fish for it, but I think they can. I think it's a worthwhile trade, worthwhile play. Because
we'll tell very soon.
we have most of floor 3 still to traverse to, right? The only thing is that if they get the blind call, then it would be really dicey. If they get it basically bricks your floor 3 for the most part.
I feel like like the new reset rule, I feel like is really nice because I think a lot of the players in group stage, a lot of the times they're floor 3 encounters the 4th node and they can't afford to take that chance, so they have to do a suboptimal reset, and then so many times it was like a decent starting, but then they reset and it's even worse, and it breaks my heart. But so now it's a bit nicer because you have more room to fish for the ending stuff.
Nice and easy clear on Omen. No bonus enemy, but no leaks. Do we get a voucher here for?
Can't get anything, unfortunately.
No promotion, no E2s. This will probably be a skip. They do really want to pick. They tried to pick.
What did they click there?
I can't tell.
This is Malady, by the way. But maybe they click like a Yato or something. Surely they don't pick Texas in this situation.
I don't think you pick Texas with Cruister. The only time you pick Texas is if you're overflowing on hope and your Cruister is somehow frozen and you need that initial stun, like for example Ember Phalanx, right? You need the extra, does the stun, and you don't have anything, you go for Texas. But
okay, my blood pressure, man. I feel like we're Texas hater chat right now, which is very based. This is good ending.
I mean, I'm just a
Oh.
hater. I have to channel my inner hate for a lot of things. Right now, it's just Texas is just on the firing line. Okay.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
I want my extra $5, so I'm just like, maybe Texas is the pick, and I'm like, oh, if Texas, oh, actually, you know what? You should probably pick Texas. You got this. You got this, Lynn. You got this. Actually, wait, I'm rooting for Lynn. I mean, don't pick Lynn, Texas. Don't pick Texas, Lynn. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. It is a troll. Toby, you should pick Texas. Smile.
Ah, yes. I just feel like Texas is just so bad in Water Fire Union. It's just ugh, you know. And Yato's so much better for this song.
And not to mention out of control. Like
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, the two problematic stages in IS4 is cannot be solved by Texas. Even Izumi, the Izumi fight is like completely rendered useless by Texas.
They're all
Texas
stun immune, right? Like
yeah,
except for the stuff you reveal, but Caster is not so great.
Yeah, don't really.
I guess it's a skip.
Yeah, it's another skip.
We love
until
reserve
you
caster. What is this? This is a voiceless summons. It should be all right.
Should be another easier win for Cruz. Oh, that was interesting. I did not notice, but for Malady, I didn't notice that Crewster
was skill one.
To dodge more of the damage from the lady and
the lady.
We just call it the lady now.
Okay.
Yeah, and that dodge damage doesn't require healing and survives for the whole stage. That was a pretty good tech. Might be.
Yeah, like when I first saw Cruz deploy on the left side, I was like, kind of sketch. But then I read the skill, I was like, oh, okay, skill one, dodges. It's all good. Strangely, I don't think like Wishadel's Campbell dodges the ult, even though Cruiser's does. I don't think Cruiser is in this either, so it's like wacky.
Huh. Maybe just some form of internal coding when it comes. Who knows, man? Wishadel is still so far away, and we know that CN has not the most stable client when it comes to. When it comes to
the past couple weeks have been slightly saucy.
Hopefully they straighten it out, like get Wishadel to like they buff Wishadel by fixing.
Yeah, it's so underpowered.
They need it.
Debuffs. Yeah, debuffs.
But yeah, voiceless summons could be another easier stage for Lin here. Just need to activate the skill. Just note that this stage can get really dicey if you don't have DPS. It's really a DPS check. The shells, the stone cutters, they have increased defense when they're first revealed for a certain amount of time, and so you don't want to. So what you will usually want to do is you want to bait them out, and when they start walking again, that's when you pop your skills and you kill them because they don't have that defense. But this stage.
Oh, guard voucher. E2 winner.
From the E2 mill.
Yes, sir.
Did not pick up anything else.
The highest pick rate in the tournament. But yes, sir. All right. No ending though.
No ending. Unfortunately.
Does that start shield stacking or leveled up actually?
Take some squad side.
Sorry, no. It was already shield stacking. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that IS3 is 9, IS4 is 11.
Yeah. They hit the breakpoint earlier. And that's what Kettle Start does to you, man. When you start with Kettle, do we see encounters? No encounters for the first 3 nodes. One encounter on the fourth node.
Only one.
Only one.
It's what's it called? It's separation and unity. So he claps that, but only one encounter.
I wonder if he's contemplating going the bottom side, because if he only has one encounter anyway, and you go for the emergency and the relic, because I think that would make you stronger than like 2 fights and the safe house.
Oh, absolutely.
Potentially.
Actually, safe house. Oh, safe house is a bit of a gamba, I guess. Depending on the first voucher he gets from, I think this is Craft Brewer Killer. If he gets like a specialist ticket, then he probably wants to opt for the safe house instead.
So hard. Specialist vouchers feel so much rarer than all the other vouchers in all the IS modes.
It's this conundrum where it's like I kind of want specialist vouchers, but I don't want too many of them. If I get too many of them, then it's bad again. Right?
But there's so many good specialist vouchers, especially if you're going for IS4, right? Like so many niche tech picks, like Weedy S tier, Lee S tier. Well, and counter
Kind
to
of.
zooming, like S tier for
Sometimes.
zooming. Yeah. Depending on the strat you're going for, right? But yeah, uh, you have Texas, you have Yato S tier. What else do you have? And then after that, it goes down the drain, right? Like maybe Ethan, you're trying to do some form of stalling strategy. Maybe
Dorothy
yeah,
is pretty banger actually for out of
yeah,
control.
Dorothy is really, really, really strong, but requires APM, requires actual pressing. and being
Thinking
like,
in
yeah.
my gacha game, impossible.
not be me. Would not be me. But crime and punishment, was this emergency?
No, this is
I don't think it was
normal.
emergency. Yeah.
Wait,
Um,
wasn't the did he take top path? I wasn't paying attention.
I was not paying attention. I think they won bottom. I could be wrong.
I thought bottom
It's-
path was a craft brewer killer.
I could not
Huh.
tell. I think
Alright,
it's a little bit hard to tell because I don't see a cursor. I can't tell if this is
it's
if it's emulator or not. It could be from the looks of it. It doesn't look like it's an emulator.
you never know. But we'll see very soon, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I haven't seen a single positive play. The moment we see a positive play, 100% that is emulator. But we've had our fair share of mobile players in the tournament, and some of the mobile players play really, really, really well. I believe.
Hike stuff or however you
Yeah.
pronounce his name. I'm so sorry. I think he was
Yeah.
playing on mobile.
Yeah, hike stuff cleared, I believe, triple
It was
ending as
top
well.
path. Oh my god.
It was top path. What would you go for? What would you push?
Trade away the curse? I don't know
what-
if I agree with. I mean, I do agree with this. Oh my god,
we
3 keys
agree
in a
with
shop right after. There's a shop right after.
Yeah, it's very big. Keys in the shop is
I'm kidding.
immense
I
power.
agree with this path.
Mhm.
Okay.
Never punish.
Never punished.
He has 12 hope
Ah.
entering the shop as well. Can pick up any
These
relic that he
tickets are
can.
Not great.
I think. What is that specialist book? Is that suppression? Oh, no, I don't think it's suppression.
No,
that's
that's the
promotion.
no, that's not.
Receive coins.
The IS4 equivalent is the plus attack speed, but I don't remember the IS3 one.
Oh, elimination. Oh no, attack. Attack percent. Oh, it goes for mercenaries insurance. That's
Huh.
interesting.
All right.
15%
See.
no, 10% sanctuary.
Does he refresh here?
Probably does, right? But
Because
he's
you've got
running low
so
on
many
lives.
keys. Because otherwise, why would he take top path, right?
Yeah.
You need some
Maybe-
good vouchers too.
Maybe he's contemplating on getting maybe a Suzerain, maybe a Khmer early. Khmer would probably
Shamar makes sense actually.
Yeah, Khmer would really boost up his damage, but he might go for the hand. No, he's going for the support.
Shamar
voucher.
makes sense.
Is he going
Or-
for a 6-star here? Like maybe Suzerain.
Surely not,
Maybe
because you'd be.
Gnosis.
Wait,
mean,
he had
does-
the CC duration, right?
I don't believe so. Does CC? It was either keys or CC duration, and we can tell that he took keys. Yeah, he does
Oh,
not have any form of
stinky.
CC duration.
All right. So Gnosis is
Oh.
not so good right now.
Like especially that he doesn't have ending 2 and he only has 1 encounter, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's not. It's kind of like dead. Goes for the
Really?
god voucher.
Why not refresh?
I think he's picking
he's-
bodies and then he refresh.
All right.
And we roll a 3. Do we get more vouchers? No vouchers.
No.
Distant
it's
memory.
Not
ring
great.
is not that great, but it's better than nothing. And he's
True. All right,
and
let's
we'll
pray.
see the encounter.
Pray with us, chat. Pray.
And he's
Good.
ending.
That's good. That's good. You probably don't actually. And his crews are getting auto skill. You probably don't actually care about knights at this point, honestly. If you just
Mhm.
get a paranoid bubble plus
Well-
week and then
Mhm.
Wonderland, you're probably chilling, no?
Yes, but he has to consider right now, is his current run worth continuing, or does he want to fish for an even better run? Wow, he can fit all of his operators in
Sheesh.
one squad, like 12 squad size on the third floor itself. Level 5 though, he doesn't level up for the next fight, but he does have 12 hope.
So much hope, yes.
So much hope, but it's just that you go for the shop and you did not recruit anything. right? And that's like one of the big downsides of IS3 is that the shop is such a big risk.
It's not a
big
full
risk.
refresh. Yeah, like in
It's not a
IS4, the
refresh.
full refresh is so nice. And it's free too,
Yeah.
so you don't get punished if you just choose to refresh.
Yeah, you get 4 bodies. You can if you have so much. If you go to a shop entering a shop with 20 hope, you can spend all that 20 hope in one shot.
Oh yeah.
And it's not even close. Sometimes you just need vouchers and get more vouchers. You somehow get more vouchers in IS3 than IS4 though. Just per fight in general. So it is going to be interesting. So Troglodyte Tribe, does Cruz have enough to punch through with the
Looks like no,
warriors?
but
He does
not
have
massive.
Melnar, so I think he's
Yeah,
just
so
like
I think we can
like
consider
charging
the
the
stage
skill.
done already.
Mhm. I think Melnar just swings on cooldown at this point, and
Yeah.
and it's pretty much this stage is pretty much solved. He has a lot of DPS. Cruiser is always better on the top side here, facing left, because that's where a lot of the enemies path towards and choke point anyway. Not a lot of the enemies on the top always go down, and all of the enemies below go up. So it's very good to stack all your DPS near the top side where the choke point is. Yeah. What do you think he's like? Do you think he's just contemplating finishing the stage and see what his vouchers are before
I feel like
potentially
right
resetting?
now the relics are. I understand the squad size and the deploy slots are pretty decent, but the relics are kind of ass, all things
Yeah.
considered.
Well,
So and the squad is alright, but it's I don't know. I feel like this is if it's not like a specialist ticket or something, he might just opt.
what a lot of our viewers don't know is that it may seem that you have a full roster, right? But having a full roster feels so bad if you don't have any damage relics. Like a little bit of damage to push you up makes you put so much pressure on your existing squad to do more. Gets a key and gets cast. Oh, guard.
So ass.
Yikes.
Do not take Innes. Thank you. Okay. I
Those
feel like
four
Innes is a
clear
trap,
combos.
honestly. Unless you're going push comp, but he doesn't seem to be going push comp with these drafts.
Oh, he's gonna go for the boss. He doesn't
Really
refresh. He doesn't want to go for a restart.
At least pop the mission though.
I think he's waiting because in case his Milnar gets hit with the concentration, he wants to get that Milnar back out of the concentration. It's so debilitating if your Milnar gets hit by it. Shelter, not as bad. Cruiser is a buff in my opinion because you want that skill up.
Alright.
I wanna make it so that I press less buttons. Okay.
Okay. I am a AFK guy to top here, so I feel that, bro.
Lin, you got this. I believe you're gonna get Avenger at the end of the stage, maybe Cylinder, but probably Avenger is like the best.
Old fan, man, come on.
Oh yeah, old fan. Old fan would be massive. He actually does have.
Oh, he does. Does he pop him?
He might. He's missing a medic. Oh no, he does have a medic.
No, he has Warfarin.
Yeah, he has everything in the squad right now.
So right now he's fine, but
yeah.
a bit light on the relics front.
I think he's contemplating. I thought he went into the stage, but no, he's just checking his operator, and he's really contemplating about it. Because right now he has 2 6-stars, 2 E2s, 1 finished commission. Let's see what the commission is. It's 12 shield. He might go for gamble for a collectible here. Gamble for the collectible.
Does it make sense to just gamble for collectible? And if it's bad, you just reset. I think that's actually the play, no?
I think that
there's no recruit here. There's no recruit.
If he has an option of a collectible, 12 shield, or remove a rejection from an operator. The rejection on his operators are not that debilitating at this moment, so he probably doesn't care. But the collectible though, the chance for you to getting a good collectible is extremely low. Normally in this situation, if you're just going for a win rate play, you go for the shield.
But he's already shield stack, so it's not as good.
You still want to get more shield, right? Like 12 shield is 12 shield is 12 combat, so you did perfectly. So you could potentially, in case you go emergency out of control, you go in that stage with 50 shield, your 50 life seals, you're eating. But
the Gamba. Oh no, he was covering the Gamba, it's baiting us.
I think he should contemplate for it. He does have a chance. I think you can get a better squad than this at the end of floor 3. Then again, he does have 8 hope, and he is about to level up from the fight. So he is just missing vouchers. But the problem is that when you enter floor 4, you actually get a debuff when it comes to your vouchers. You don't get 2 options for your vouchers. It's only on floor 3 where you get, and floor 3 and floor 5 where you get 2 options for your vouchers. So yeah, it's kind of difficult to like form your squad around it
right now.
Oh, it goes for the rejection
What?
removal.
That okay.
That was
I don't know how I feel about that, because
that was the middle ground play. I believe, like, maybe he is trying to play it safer, but not too safe. I'm not sure.
But is this even playing it safe though? Because does concentration even matter on crew? Like as you said before, it's not significantly different, right? You're not with this squad, you're not expecting her to be the solo DPS either. So she's just a knockdown utility and some damage on the side, I guess.
She's your carry for like the first 4 floors, and after that she kind of like falls off the cliff on floor 5. Basically just utility on floor 5. Maybe on certain stages she might be useful, like killing extra drones and like mechanical menace, or
like Ember Flanks out of control, I guess.
Yeah, Ember Flanks, like stun immunity. But like when it comes to like harder stages like out of control or Ubi, you're not gonna be able, like Cruiser is not like dealing damage to them in Ubi or any of the throwers. Not any meaningful, like it's still meaningful damage in out of control, but you need so
she
much
doesn't
more.
solve anything. Yeah, it's like one piece of the puzzle and that's it.
Yeah.
I feel like this warrants a read.
I think this one's a risk. I would, but that's why he's not just in, right? Like after selecting that, like he's like thinking right now, it's like, is it worth it, right? Because if he levels up from this, I think he gets 7. Hope he goes to level 7, or is he levels? Yeah, goes to level
5,
6.
goes to 6, was +6, no?
Yeah, it's +6 then. Yeah.
Man, if that shop was better,
Yeah.
if that shop was like specialist ticket, oh, we'd be so gaming right now. And if that commission was recruit, oh, bro. Or if that was like a good, high value collectible, like Binge Catcher or whatever, Shaw,
Shawl or Old Man, or hell, even Flames of
like
Inquisition.
yeah, that would be good too.
Flames of Inquisition would immediately skyrocket his win rate so high, because you just ignore so many mechanics, except out of control. For some reason, that stage does not have any Seaborn.
Does it? Oh wow, it actually doesn't. I was thinking bottom side, but it's actually the spider. It's not Seaborn.
Yeah, it's spiders. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the one stage where it's like, yeah, you have Flames of Inquisition counters all 4 or 5 stages except the hardest.
Except for the hardest one, yeah.
Except the hardest one. It's
like
only the hardest.
through all your tricks.
In Ember Phalanx, it kind of doesn't do anything either, because it's only the drifters that are the Seaborn in that stage. But
right. But if you're at 4 or 5, then the relic has done enough for you. And then at 4 or 6 again, it's still good.
Especially imagine if you can get to Wonderland, right? Like Wonderland doesn't do anything. Flames of Inquisition doesn't do anything in Wonderland, because none of the enemies in any of the Wonderland bosses do any have any Seaborn in it. But like the emergency stages would also be good. Yeah. And what's funny is that like the biggest threat on Water Fire Union is not the Seaborn. There's the Seaborn there to fuel your Flames of Inquisition, but not the main threat, which is kind of funny. Because normally the Seaborn are the main threat. It's the main threat in that stage are non-Seaborn.
Not necessarily, right? Even in Deep Cognition, like you don't die to the drifters, you die to the 200 Shadow Blades rushing you, right?
The Shadow Blades like stacking on top of each other.
Yeah, so they're kind of just there to charge your SP, I guess.
Yeah.
And other than that, they're just bros just chilling. It's like, here, have some like 2 SP. Thanks.
Still taking his time thinking about whether he should reset or not. Maybe he's double checking with I think he might be double checking with admins to see if he is still allowed to restart or not. I do see some chatter in the Chinese in the admin chat, so to our viewers, stay on the line.
Oh, hold on, let me take a peek.
Whoops. Wait, sorry. To our viewers who stay on the line, we are still we are still playing. There is just not there's not technical difficulties. It is just admin clearing up the clearing it up with the admins. What are the rules and what are like if they're allowed to still restart or not. But we'll see. We'll see what they ended up deciding on whether they can restart the run or whether they continue on forward.
They can reset, I think, and they were just chatting about like I think one person from Babel are asking if they're resetting. One of the traditional Chinese casters are saying unsure, and then Lin is saying I'm hesitating right now, and the Babel person is saying please consider you have all the time in the world.
Mhm.
That's it. So they're probably just taking some time,
Mhm.
considering all their options.
Mhm.
There's no rush on this for now.
Mhm. I mean, this is part of the struggle, right? When you go first and your opponent that you're fighting against is going second after you, is that you have to you have so much pressure on you to make a good score, to put the pressure onto like you shift all the pressure onto your opponent. Because right now Toby's big chilling, and Shaolin and
Oh
Lin,
yeah.
and Lin is mega under pressure. So
Yeah, I think taking some time to think is good. Like a lot of the times you see in the group stage, people play way too quickly when they're under pressure. They don't take the time to consider all their options, and they start taking small mishaps here and there. For example, let's say like that gravestone fight. I think is from I forget the person. I think Irikana.
yeah, Irikana.
Yeah, like it was just way too much pressure, and they took a couple of small mistakes, and that started snowballing into like their eventual loss. But if they had, if they took a bit more time to think and they did more retreats, have the more DP, stacked more solving, for example, they probably would have been fine. So yeah, like with all the pressure mounting, it's totally acceptable or understandable at least.
But yeah, it's to just reiterate to all our viewers, all the participants, we have a rule change where the top 8 like qualifier runs and onwards, all the players are allowed to reset their run before the end of before the floor 3 boss. Once they step in the floor 3 boss, they can no longer reset, but anytime before that they can choose to reset their runs once.
Wait, did they click into it?
They
did?
clicked into it.
Okay.
So they are committing with the current run. Right now, Lin is playing. It is Sniper Medic, right? I believe so.
Sniper Medic, yes. Sniper Medic Cruiser start.
Yeah, Sniper Medic Cruiser start. They did start with an E2 Cruiser. They were not fortunate with the Sniper voucher so far. They only got one Sniper voucher. That's the Shen that they instantly picked, not pre-promoted, unfortunately. And I don't think they've gotten any other medic vouchers other than the Warframe pick for
that. Not sure actually. Honestly,
I don't think so.
track.
I don't think so. Otherwise, the Warframe would have been already E2'd as well. It's a really big damage buff, right? It's a big damage buff.
And it's like the classic moment where you have you're playing Sniper Medic and you get all the casters in the world. But if you're playing caster specialist, then you're getting all the snipers in the world. It just be like that.
But so far we have separation and unity. They put down Milnar on the top lane because Milnar on E2 does have taunt, does not need that puts so much less pressure on your range units because the mortars are such an inaccessible spot. Like you can probably spawn kill the first mortar if you have any snipers, but after that, the second and the third mortar will start to hurt your backline if you don't manage your aggro properly. But
yeah, without like a fortress, for example, like a fire whistle, horn, whatever, they kind of just chill there indefinitely.
Yeah, they stay on the field, deal a lot of damage to your backline, and if you don't have, especially if you don't manage your taunt well. Not only that, you also have stonecutters like slowly chipping at your range units, but they don't really the stonecutters don't really do that much damage. It is when you have stacked everything is when it becomes a little bit of a problem. But this stage is a little bit is more solvable with Milnar. Right now, it activates Milnar's skill, activates Cruister's skill. Was Warframe's on S1, so there is no buff to be had with it.
Just soothsaying.
And with Milnar's skill, Cruister's skill, he kills both bosses in one skill activation. Very nicely done.
See what the voucher is. This
I'm
is
I'm
probably
more
very important.
I'm more curious about the relic. If what can we
Oh.
have? If it's old man, I'm popping off. I'm popping off. My boy
Oh.
Lin.
Let's see.
My boy Lin is gonna go. Oh, Duck Lord's Brick. It's not bad.
yeah, it's alright.
Yeah,
But you
and
can get a specialist from this. He probably grabs
uh-huh.
a Yato or something.
He probably
there
does
we
go
are.
for the Yato. Instant Yato pick. He does just level up, so he will have. He still will have 7 extra hope to go for another.
Aye.
Oh,
But it's you official and reserve, so it's no big deal.
yeah, it's not that big of a deal. They have a scout on the top. I don't see a Wonderland. Do you?
I don't see it either, which might be a
There's-
good thing, honestly, because his team is looking still kind of light right now. so-
Yeah, he's forced to take an encounter. Hopefully, we get Cirilla Arbor so he can start stacking more light. But he's contemplating right now whether he takes the scout or 2 combats and then
Maybe
encounter.
Scout seems a bit better.
I think Scout was definitely better. You can make your Belter or your Yato infinitely, like you get the easy promotion, right? Make it respawn.
Yeah.
Or
And with
you-
E2 Winner, you don't really need that much power right now.
E2 Milner should probably be able to clear the stage, and he's not forced into any emergencies, which is good, because emergencies really increase the pressure on him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
Collectible. Do you take it? You do not take this, right?
Surely
Oh,
not.
Surely not.
You only take it if
unless-
you have like flashing sword,
Yeah.
safety, whatever it is. Another squad size.
Oh, he goes for low.
Wait, he
Is
with
he going?
bottom.
He's going.
But
Is he
why?
going?
It's emergency territorial, by the way.
Oh, that's so rough. I mean, he could probably potentially do emergency, but he's not. looking for it.
could.
He's not going for it. He's not. going
Yeah.
for it. He didn't select it. So he will go for the double combat into the double encounter.
Do you reckon Warfare and Cruiser would have been enough damage for territorial? I don't.
mm,
He doesn't have any ranged attack credit. I feel like it's kind of sketch.
it's too sketchy. What ends up happening is your cruiser focuses on everything but the slug, and
Okay.
you don't have enough DPS for the slug because you don't have your skill won't be up to hit the slug when it's just a
So-
slug left.
So maybe with E2 Yato it would have been comfortable clear, but
Yeah,
That would
probably
be
would be
tough.
better. Yeah. Especially since Milnar Milnar can probably handle like the last wave, like a little bit of pressure from the last wave, but it's just difficult, right? Nothing's
Yeah.
guaranteed. Oh, can we
this
see?
is
Do we see
normal,
some-
right? Oh, they just kind of kill
Uh,
themselves if they run a second.
I think they need to do 1 extra block.
No,
Yeah,
right?
They
No.
need.
I guess they blocked a little bit too late, but then Yato also blocked for a little bit, so I feel like he
Yeah.
is fine.
Oh, they probably. Oh yeah, I think they did. I think they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I think the damage from the Originium tile also adds a factor. Is he?
Yeah, I
in
know
the
normally
Yato?
if you just immediately trigger them with any source of damage, they just kill themselves. But with
Mhm.
Yato's extra damage, I guess it would have been.
Oh,
Yo, what's happening
is
here?
he about to leak?
No.
Oh, he's
Oh, he's
saving
trying
Charlton.
to. No,
The
yeah, he's
toss for
trying to
Charlton.
get Chalter to. Okay, that works too.
All right.
Fair enough.
Well,
I guess Winner under the bell tower, whatever that's called.
probably not, right? Because Cruiser will get Milnar killed.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, like he
So
has
where
enough
does Winner
damage.
go then?
I think at the SP tile,
Where is that? Am I blind?
the next to the blue box.
Oh my god, I'm so blind.
It's so hard to see. It is so hard to see. I don't. blame you. You know what's interesting about IS3 stage design is that they reuse a lot of the stage, sorta, right? Like this is precarious defense, but it's literally precarious defense, right? But they cut out like the top half of the stage and they put a lot of they activate the Originium tile, and then they put the Ligma on the ground like all
Right.
throughout, you know.
Right.
Don't really see anything like that for.
I have to activate the flowers sometime soon, no? Or
Mhm.
otherwise they don't.
I mean, he could use some U official timing for that.
Also true. Also, he has a bunch of block.
Mhm.
It's not so bad. Wait,
Wait, is this 10? Is
Warfare
this 10
stepping
S2?
on 2 HP. This is S2, yeah.
Mhm. I was like, I don't remember Chen Alter being being E2'd, but I guess it's just S2. Most of the time, most people would run. Oh,
Ooh.
his
And then what are
frontline
those two?
Milo
he
does,
needs.
but I think
Yeah, but he has to. Okay.
so one of the eggs will die. That's not a big deal. Will die to the to the to the thing. To
I
the
need to block these a
origin.
little bit, I think.
Uh,
You got all the blocking the book.
he has one more Yato deployment. So,
Oh, lovely.
so he's good. He might need to block the last flower. I think he blocks the last flower. It's just a safety thing, unless.
Yeah, it's got all the blocking the book.
Yeah.
Wait.
No, he's
Okay.
good. He's literally like one tile. That was close. That was way too close for comfort. But
Or is he doing this just so he can grab the mimic?
is it worth grabbing the mimic at this point?
I mean, like, it doesn't cost the HP, right? So you can always buy for it.
That is true. But how are you gonna stall this egg? Because most of his stuff doesn't come back for like another 30 seconds, right? And you need to buy 30
he's
seconds.
thinking about this right now. Okay. Mutual pauses. Now what?
Pause. Okay,
Thinking
so
about blocking it.
where does he block it? Where would you block it?
I have no idea. The bell tower being left side is so cringe. Oh, no healing either for a bit.
Yeah, right now. Oh, it's early.
Oh. Huh.
The problem with putting units down on the ground early and there's no bell tower next to you is that they just eventually get stunned, right? They take a lot of elemental
Nervous
damage.
impairment?
Yeah, nervous impairment, so much elemental damage, and
What? Oh. That's... Alright.
Does he forget that the nervous impairment is a thing, or is he just saying that screw it, I'm just gonna
I'm
not activate
confused
this
at what's
thing.
happening right now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be real.
I think I know what's happening right now. He is trying to use spot to buy time.
But then
for him
nervous
to
impairment
redeploy.
ticks, and now what?
He has some time, so he does. He doesn't need to, like the moment Spot gets stunned, he probably just undeploy Spot and then put something on a different blocker. Right now.
Wait, that Warfarin. Does that mean he wants to put Wonder on the? Surely just on the SP top.
Probably on the Originium panel, honestly. I would put Milner on the Originium tile facing right.
Yeah, that was
Which he
what I
does.
was thinking with the Warfarin.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
And then he stuns. 7 seconds. That,
Yep.
I believe, wakes up the chest.
Does it? Yeah, I learned.
I think so. I'm not sure. I've never used the official to wake up the chest before, so I could be wrong. Nope, does not wake up the chest.
Wait, that's strange actually. The chest got stunned too. I saw the circling thing. Even though normally, like when woken up, it doesn't stun. Or it gets stunned, I mean. Huh. Very cool.
Oh, Cruiser got stunned again, but Cruiser does not have any form of healing, and she will continue to take damage from the egg. And one more tick, Cruiser is dead.
He has 2 more blockers.
Oh, did he?
Wait, but
he did not.
no,
block.
I think is it not?
It did not get the block because the egg's moving. He noticed that the egg's moving, so undeploys the block, activates the Warfarin skill, about to activate Milnar, just to burst down the boss. And then delay
Wait,
the
that does
Yato
block.
deployment.
Oh, now it doesn't. Yeah, that Elysium did block.
Oh, Elysium did block. Okay. I think
We're good.
Yeah, I think he sacked the chest the moment he realized that it's a little too close for comfort. I don't think if he undeploys Elysium there, it's gonna be way harder to block the next one. And for a moment there, I thought I saw the egg move. That's why I thought that he didn't block.
Healer is good.
Okay, what does he pick here? Warfarin. He could also get the E2 Whisperin if he wants to do ending for no feed strategy. Very, very, very powerful operator.
His ground is looking. Oh yeah, I was thinking Cow because his ground was looking a bit light right now.
Yeah, he could go for the Calisade, but he could also just because floor 4 there's not many stages that require ground, right? So
yeah, for sure.
You just need more damage.
This is Underground Ascension.
Underground Ascension.
He just claps this easy.
Yeah, another really strong stage for Cruiser because of the drifters. You put on the drifters, Milner swings, easy stage. But the problem right now is that because he took the bottom path, he has 3 encounters because he couldn't do any of the he couldn't do the emergency because the emergency was territorial, almost guaranteed -2 league. It's almost impossible to kill Pompeii on emergency without enough damage relics, without enough if he had Troll
2
32,
chests.
maybe.
And a pretty good winner top.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, sometimes people say SP boost bad, but you can always just not use the skill. So
I mean,
SP boost is actually good.
I mean, if SP, you know what you do if you get an SP boost, I'll just switch to S2. Like the true Milnar enjoyers will have S2 up. If you kill with S2,
yes.
you will be able to just spam S2. Permanent uptime on S2.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah.
Right. It's just interesting that he puts Milnar facing down because he thinks that he needs.
It makes
more
sense, right? Because Cruiser
tiles.
can't stun the bottom drifter.
Yeah, he needs
At
to.
the end?
Yeah, but he does have U official, and he could just use U official.
Oh, right.
Because I think he just forgot, or did not factor that into account.
Yeah.
It does happen. I think this is like U official is not a very commonly used operator, so people don't.
I didn't notice either, so it kind of be like that,
Right. And did you know that U official has negative taunt?
I did actually, because I tried to use U official to tank against Crescent and IS4 once, and then she just did nothing. I was like, what in the world is happening?
Yeah. If you try to bait with U official, you will be unsuccessful. But I think that is a good mechanic to have for U official to have. Makes it easier for her to be placed down as long as you put something next to her.
She's so squishy, right?
It's just she's one hit from anything.
Yeah, anything. So it's nice that you can just put something else and then
I think the only time he gets to live is if you have castles. No, you don't have castles offspring. What is that? The enlightenment that gives you range operators like defense and res and
oh
determination.
my god!
And
wait, I even casted that run. I got it. I still don't know the skill. I'm a fraud, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let me search it up.
Mm-hmm. It's such a rare occurrence when for enlightenment to happen at D15, but I guess with the advent of ending 4, it is something that you can reliably expect more often, right? Especially if you get Cerula Arbor on, say, at start of floor 2 or start of floor 2, start of floor 3, maybe start of floor 4. You can probably light stack all the way to 100, especially if you go to Wonderland.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find that inline.
Is he gonna swing here? Because he doesn't fall.
Wait, is this extra enemy?
I don't think so. There's 3 enemies right now. 1 in the center, 1 in the top. Both of them.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay.
So now 1 below. Or sorry, 1 in the center, 1 below.
Okay.
And he goes for the chest. He's activating skills for the chest. And he does not.
But almost.
Unfortunately, it doesn't make it. Only Yato was E2. Then he would definitely have made it, but alas. Alright, 2 encounters. What do we get for the... Oh, he leveled up from this. What do we get for a voucher? We get another medic.
Sure to hear you grabs Cal.
He immediately goes... He's thinking about Cal, so...
What about 4 or 5, and you kind of want some blockers.
You definitely want some blockers. X4 ingots. And Cerula Arbor. A little late for Cerula Arbor.
Do you just take it for the relic score, unironically?
Unironically, with his squad right now, it could be a death sentence to take Cerula Arbor.
Huh.
It's too hard. Cerula Arbor, oh, there goes second turn.
But there's nothing to cleanse.
There is nothing to cleanse, actually.
Yeah, he cleansed Cruiser earlier.
Okay, what is this? What is this for?
It's the 15 seconds on deploy for defenders thing, which is useless
terrible.
for him.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
he
it
just
makes
takes the puppet and calls it a day.
I mean, honestly, you could consider the bottom option because your defenders that you drop later on doesn't immediately die to 1 hit. Right, like you can realistically leave them on the field, even though just a stall kind of block, not very useful. I understand, but better than nothing. Because right now it doesn't. I don't think he has a single source of stun or bind that is significant, right? Because
Oh wait, so sorry to interrupt, but I think he has to pause here, and now we get Toby to play. That's the new rules. So that's why he didn't click anything. I was like, is he lagging or no? But it's just the new rules. I was checking in the other chat.
So we weren't
Alright.
too sure about what they meant with the new rules, but apparently we're gonna have both of our players go play until 4-4, and then switch on to the next player, next player, which is gonna be Toby, to play his first four floors, and then both of them go floor 5, one after the other. After that,
And
so
the
if-
enlightenment earlier was Lithanian's Elegance. That was the one for plus 300 def and 30 res.
So it is very rare to see one of these, because it's not only do you have to be at 100 light, you cannot be at anything less than 100 light for the enlightenment. You need to be at 100 light, and you need to roll at 6 or higher, which is
Doesn't
very
tend
rare.
to happen.
It doesn't really tend to happen. Like you need
Yeah.
usually you have like Cerula Harbor. You've been stacking a lot of light, right? Flawless combat after flawless combat, and then you get a Dock Lord's brick, and then you roll a 6 or a high or a 7 during a reroll, or you go into Wonderland, right? You go into Wonderland with 100 light, and then bam, you get your enlightenment, right? But it's so rare, almost never works. And if you do get it, it's just like an extra buff that you never plan around, because it's almost always like it's strong. The buffs you get are strong, but not very common.
It's not, yeah.
Not
And also, just for your information, Toby is starting with Sniper Medic Poziomka, which seems like a bit of a older start, if anything. This is like a very much meta in the pre-expansion era, but
yeah,
seems a bit rarer nowadays.
Yeah, pre-expansion Posi start is actually I used to do this a lot actually. I switch between Posi start and Schwartz start for Sniper Medic pre-DLC, because they have the highest kill potential for ending 1, like the easiest kills for ending 1, and like high DPH for ending 3 as well, right? Posi in particular is also really good for ending 2, because her typewriter does not get frozen when it hits the boss. So it's just like some extra form of DPS. But interesting, they go for mutual aid. We go for skill 1.
This is skill 2.
Or sorry, skill 2. Sorry, my bad. I always think that Posi only has 2 skills, which is skill 2 and skill 3. You know, so
I feel like the skill 3 cycle for both jetpack guys, or hoverboards. I think I have no idea. I feel like the cycle's a bit too long. So maybe that's why he opted for it, which makes sense, I guess.
But not doing anything at all. Instant.
Maybe he knows
undeploy.
that Posi solos this stage.
I mean, Posi is a really interesting starter, right? Like normally we see either Cruister as a starter or Exu as a starter, but Hensei, who's gonna be playing later on. But yeah, like excited to see some Pozemka gameplay. So looking at their picks, they usually pick like the traditional Posi, Melnar, some Weedy, and Elysium, but they do pick Texas. They do have Texas listed here, not Yato, because of that one thing that Posi lacks is crowd control.
Knockdown,
Yeah, he brings all the damage, but you don't have
Hold on.
bonus enemy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what do we get for bonus enemy? And does the typewriter come back up for the bonus enemy? Probably, yes.
Oh, absolutely. Skill 2 gives it like what, minus 60% redeploy.
Oh, we get the.
Bro's gonna get 2-shot.
Yeah. Well, as long as you survive 1 hit, that's actually really big.
See it. Let's see it. Oh wow.
Oh, Posey.
That's-
It's 4 hits actually. 5 hits?
That's yeah.
Oh, he
Thought
takes
would
5
take much
hits.
more damage. All right.
Maybe on emergency. Maybe on emergency he gets clapped, but he saves so much HP and the res HP down or defense down from all the mobs because Posey kills all 3 5-star.
3 5-star. Oh,
And
but it's
he-
ass.
It's pretty bad.
Bind does.
Oh, that's his
Oh,
stun.
Meyer. There's your stun. Yeah.
There's your stun.
Does Bind knock down? No, right?
I don't think so. No, it does not knock down. You need the stun or freeze.
Doesn't work.
Like a hard
L.
CC.
So Glaucus doesn't quite work.
It's
Good, unfortunate.
keys, and he does get the knight.
Cistern.
Gets Cistern. Pretty easy stage for him. I don't believe.
Especially with the Meyer, he just does whatever and wins.
Interesting that his S2 is also mastery for Posy. It makes certain stages way easier, like way easier when you have potentials. Oh, the skill, that's the skill 2 difference right there. If your skill 2 was not mastered right there, that play he just did, deploy instant skill 2, probably would not have killed.
I only know that for Posy opener, like for symbiosis, this potential actually matters. For everything else, I feel like it's just like, doesn't really matter.
Potentials are nice, but I hate to say it, but Posy's kind of been redundant, like not been used as much in the meta recently, right? Like we almost never seen in, like, snipers almost never gets seen in IS4, let alone.
That's not true. Well, in the current iteration, but then Ray had a decent showing, and then Wishadel is dominating literally everything. But that's not on Ian. And right now, Ian, you have Typhon.
Yeah, Typhon.
Good.
Typhon's a good operator. I think in IS3 is where Typhon shines the most.
Really?
Not
hated Typhon. You just take skill 3 or what?
No, I think skill 2 for some of the boss fights, you basically outrange certain enemies and you stun them, right? Like drifters, like a drifters, like what is that stage called? Ember Phalanx, right? The one range tile covers like the whole like main lanes plus the drifter lane.
Oh, I thought you meant pool, not Ember. Pool procreation.
Pool also works. Yeah, pool also works. But she doesn't really target the drifters, right? Because
no, are they not heaviest? I thought for the longest time that Erato was banger on that stage specifically because she targets the drifters.
Was it? Maybe I'm mistaken.
Yeah. But I'm a certified Typhon hater, so concentration again. It's the Kermit curse all again.
The Kermit.
But it's on Yamato, so who cares? And this is, I think, Voiceless Summons.
Voiceless Summons. Does not go for the encounter. He does have the Knight, so I believe he might just go for another ending.
But Typewriter doesn't care.
Does he go for? Oh, he has the skill. Is he gonna go for? He's gonna go for Typewriter the chest.
Oh yeah.
Posy takes care. Posy takes care of the main enemies. Typewriter takes care of the chest. And I think the stage.
The math is done, guys.
It is good. The only concern right now is that the skill downtime for Posy skill 3 is pretty long. So when the bigger elite enemy, the other big elite enemy in the stage finally spawns, his skill won't be up. But it shouldn't be a problem because I believe there is another typewriter tile. The rightmost range tile. Is also a really good typewriter tile.
You mean Ifrit tile?
It is the Ifrit tile. Smile. If only casters were consistent.
Look. Ifrit minus res. Yes, IS3 is plus 20 res. As such, Ifrit is meta. Not?
Yeah, but
you have to consider like I'm doing the okay hand emoji in real life.
I think you're onto something here. Whatever you're on, let me get out.
I'm on something. I don't know onto something, but I'm on something.
I think they forgot that they needed to pick something on the.
But what do you pick though? Like Elysium?
Maybe Ines. Honestly, he saves 3 hope, but they go for the Mayor instead. Promoted Meyer is going to be really strong, especially with all the masteries that they didn't need to do.
This is Milady, as we discussed.
Lady does do a significant amount of damage to him in this stage, but he does have a spot to heal him up back up, and he has a lot of ground units to back him up, and the knight as well, so that this won't be a problem.
Oh, it's chilling. So much ground block too.
How
Where does Posy go here?
at the usual pile for range, like the most that like
Top right of spawns, I guess, and then typewriter to get rid of that one spider. Or not, because you got all the block in the world. Whoa.
Oh, Glaucus.
Huh,
Oh, you forgot.
Not again.
I think they had a Norcorn moment right there.
Yeah.
Another Norcorn moment when they're like,
yeah,
oh, wait
yeah,
a minute, this is not the right
wanted
operation.
the water, but it was actually the Norcorn. And the
Also no.
Inzubik stage, right? I remember.
It's the wannabe sniper, Glaucus.
I think he changed his profile picture on the graphic too to like a
Norcorn.
Wonder, but with a Norcorn mask. It's kind of based.
And
But 16 enemies. So
bonus enemy guaranteed. Wonder who it is. I wonder if he can kill it. Yes, definitely can kill the duck right
oh my god, look at the damage.
there. Yes, Ozzy does increase damage if the enemy is directly right in front of her, and that duck stays directly right in front of her for a long time. So it is a guaranteed kill for Ozzy. Get a supporter voucher. What does he pick?
It's kind of tough. You're like, but skip feels so bad, but I think he has to skip.
Skip feels mega terrible here because I think he's about to level up from the next fight.
Wait, does he?
So, I think.
Oh,
so.
Shamar
I
thinks.
believe he levels up from the next fight. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I hate how you can't check your XP. Nice.
This
Nice
is the
for you.
second fight, so yes,
Oh,
he does
level up. Okay. And that is emergency omen. So Shamar does help a lot actually.
Emergency Omen is going to be really nice because that brings up his leveling curve way up when he does level up.
And a spike chest. Hell yeah.
Ooh, double spike chest. But this is a very good posy stage because Typewriter can kill one Broodmother and she can kill the other at the same time.
And then he grabs the spike chest.
And
I feel like he's just doing everything.
Yeah, with this positioning, the typewriter deals more damage because the typewriter actually debuffs the defense, puts defense down on the enemy. That Posey herself.
Didn't she have the thing when where it gives even more debuff when it's adjacent to Poziomka?
Yes, that's even more like that.
So it was even better. Oh
even
wait,
better.
he has to retreat Shamar. No! The typewriter. I think he's realizing soon.
Yeah, he's probably.
He grabs that and then. Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
he just forgot, or
No,
he
he
saw,
thought about it.
He saw.
All right, very good. Is 21 extra enemy?
I don't believe so.
Oh, it's not.
I don't believe
Oh right, because the extra brood mother, right?
Yeah, extra Broodmother makes it. Yeah, very easy stage.
Well, you say it's easy, but
Very
sometimes
easy
if
stage
you
for Posy. Yeah.
yes, sometimes if you got bad teammates,
Oh, defender supporter.
so ass.
Yeah, like not that good of a relic. I mean, not that good of a bucket. Hopefully something better here. -2 on 5-star
5 stars?
which
Yeah.
makes the sniper. I mean, the medic vouchers for him free, essentially free. He can get E2
Thing?
Cruiser for free. He
Okay.
can get
Myers back. Let's see if there's Wonderland. Then there's not. Okay, we're good.
so the bottom path.
Corpus? No thanks, bro. No thanks.
He goes for it. Does not care about shield stacking at this point in time. Right now, he's contemplating whether or not he goes double encounter top, single counter below, or a top. Probably just gonna go below. Checking Mayor skills. Because let's be real, who uses Mayor in 2024? To all
Like,
the
who
Mayor
uses Mayor?
players,
Yeah.
yeah, shout outs to all the Mayor players out there. You guys are doing
God's
some
work.
Some work.
Yeah, so some work. Okay.
Some work.
Wait, IS3 dropped on Ian with Texas Ultra, right?
Mhm.
So people
Ma-
never got to experience the no Texas Ultra Mayor stuff.
Pretty much. Like no
Back in my days, you know.
back in my days.
Had to use Mayor as stun. Ugh. Terrible memories.
That's one of the only few perks that Ian gets, is that sometimes you get nice things, and that was one of the few nice things that we got.
Or the Executor release with module. That was tough too.
Wait, they did not release it with module in CN? Did not even.
No. But people hated him for the longest time, even though I thought he was alright. But whatever.
All right, so
How's he in this stage?
Lord Killer, very difficult to use Posey stage because you can't snipe any of this at all.
Yeah.
Like nothing. Like there is no Posey tile, there is no Posey position to snipe any of this. So you're gonna have to wait for Bob himself to walk up to you and then press him down, which is very sketchy.
So what's the plan for the eggs on the right side?
I think he's just gonna stall. He's just gonna stall with some blocker and reposition.
This was normal mode, right? So they move very slow, or they move like way after.
Yeah, they move way after.
Okay. We're good.
So it's 19. He does not have a bonus enemy, so he is not under any pressure. Because imagine you get the dog when you're trying to kill, like you're trying to block one of these, and most of your blockers are 3 block. So it is going to be it's going to be very annoying, especially if you get dog on the stage. But right now, no bonus enemy, no problem. Alright. And he will stun at the first tile. Posey will need to kill right on this tile. He has to stall, will use everything he can to stall on this tile, because otherwise, got to kill. Alright, perfect. What is the next setup for the next kill? Because you need to save 1 block for the left side, and
just spot, I guess, or anything really. It's not so much block.
Mayor's gonna help here because the eggs, when they're stunned, they don't actually do the damage to you. They don't actually do any damage. So it's gonna be really nice. Yeah, but not on Bind. Bind is. But he pushed the one.
Wait.
He does admire, so no problem here. Not a situation yet. He can stall this forever. Just needs to activate spot skill to make sure that spot doesn't do any damage, because he will kill his knight if he does too much damage. And I think he will kill this knife actually.
I know if he blocks like at the top, then knight doesn't get affected, right? So for example, the top egg, right? So if you use a reserve defender above spot, then you're completely fine.
Yeah, he needs to move one of the eggs a little bit further up to be able to be fine with what do you call this? So his knight doesn't take any more unnecessary damage. Triggered. He triggered, but Yato should have less attack. Yeah.
Right. Now this is a CC flying all over again. We just have to get the elevator muted ready.
All right. So let's discuss what is he looking for in this floor, because right now he is on node 1, I believe, right, for the floor 3. He does have the knight. He is, well, if he's successful with this stage, he stuns it so that he doesn't, like, his knight doesn't take any extra damage, no more damage. But they were, oh no,
that tile doesn't hit the knight anyway. But so he needs Izumi, obviously, and then he needs what? He needs. Oh, we have Tenebris.
Hello, Tenebris.
Oh.
So
good times. That was all good.
So right now we're currently on. He gets his pre-promoted cow. Finally, the patience pays off. Is he gonna go for an encounter?
Wait,
no, goes for the Shaw first because there is another encounter right after. He's greedy.
He can grab a planner if he wants.
That's the 40% supporter book, right? You can get Milner here.
Yeah.
Milner here still has 15 ingots, can reroll the shop for
It's got so
one
many
more
keys
item.
too.
And then he gets another sniper voucher and another medic voucher. 5 stars are free. Is he gonna go for? Is he gonna go for the Whispering? Because Whispering is a really good operator for when you are no feeding, because you will get eat the stun, but Whispering with E2 basically makes it so that your operators do wake up. Next is the sniper, free sniper pick. Are you gonna go for a free Erato?
Erato works for knight. That's good.
But it's an
why is it E1,
E1,
even though it's E2 question mark? You know what I mean? Like I'm saying this wrong, but like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the ending. Never put. Oh, but it's auto skilled winner, concentration winner. Not again.
Milner is gonna be really good.
And is emergency sanguinar.
Emergency sanguinar.
Actually, no. He has knight. Just kidding. He has knight. And cow. And
Calcit on emergency sanguinar with E2 Calcit, by the way, makes this stage is literally free, especially if you have any other form of DPS, which Posey is really good for, because you can snipe the car. You can snipe the car with Posey with just like that typewriter. You don't have to deploy any more resources for it, right? And
such a good cow then.
And there's also the play here is not to let your knight get touched by any
monster above knight, right? That was what we discussed the other day.
Yeah, it has to be monster right above knight facing left in this scenario, and just Calcit S2 on on cooldown, and that's it. Calcit S2 is a 10 SP cooldown, so it's like very high.
Well, it's 8. 8.
Is it 8 or something like that?
It's even better. There you go.
It's even better. It's even better.
Yeah.
My small brain doesn't remember all the numbers, but it's such a low cooldown skill that it's so high impact. And he doesn't need anything more than this. Like, he can probably put down Milnar, but honestly Milnar is probably just gonna eat damage and not really deal any damage. And here comes the Posey tile with the Posey skill. Easily clears up the trash. So, I wonder what if this is good enough for him to consider keeping, or is he gonna refresh? Because he does have.
This is so good, right? He's got everything he wants. He's got Knight, he's got Izumi, he's got E2 cow, E2 Aussie. Relics could be better, but I think like the squad and the endings are really
squad
nice.
and endings are in place. Yes. We have to check his hope curve after the end of the stage. And
he had 0 XP and 2 hope left, I think. So he's gonna be stuck a bit after this, but he'll get the level up from boss. So it's
he will level up from the boss. He might get extra hope from the collectible on the stage, or he could just flashing swords. If he gets flashing swords, it is over. This head to head, I'm ready to swipe my $5 monthly pass on your account. But never say never.
Bro! Kind of ass ticket, but he can't recruit anything, so it's like it's all good.
5 stars are 2 cost, so he could pick anything, but he opts to go for U official, the smart play, because U official is really good as a tech for later on. Not even hesitating whether or not he should refresh. He immediately just goes for the fight. He opts to bring on more blockers, because that is honestly the biggest problem with the stage, is that you need to cycle as many blocks as possible for Carmen. Because what's funny is that the emergency or the alternate version of this stage is easier, because you only need the 1 block, versus the 3 that is required for regular version. Requires more blocks, more strain on your DP. So now how does he open this stage with
Palsy apparently, and then I guess Meyer to block, or reserve melee to block.
Yeah, he needs to block somehow.
There we are.
His palsy will die if it's not blocked, but no big deal. He is able to just immediately go for it. Next we have Calcit face down. Is this monster going to be in the bushes, or is it going to be a front lining, or even better, is it going to be used to bait for the boss?
Kill Carmen, right?
Yeah.
You use the me bots to bait Carmen, and then.
All right, and then now
I think that's what he's going for.
He's contemplating about it. Does he use
Yeah, there we
the
are.
robots?
That's
He's using the
one.
robots instead.
No, not the Meebos, man.
No.
I think you can just
And then reserve.
redeploy
Yeah.
Mayor for refreshing the robot, so it's not that big of a deal. So he is leaving the boss at one bullet, so that when he does get to the front line, when your DPS is, you just pop it there. And
Wow, such a good typewriter tile. Look at that.
Max efficiency typewriter tile stuns on like perfect stun on the interrupt for the bullet. Really good. Now he will kill right here on this tile. Needs to block the top right guy with
He's
spot.
got that covered.
1v1 stat, no problem. Spot wins these. And yeah, he's
And that's
chilling.
the stage. That's
That
the
is-
stage.
Yeah, monster S3 pretty much like carries the rest of the stage by himself. No extra steps required. Just needs to activate the skill.
And you're chilling. Good stuff.
Clean.
See what the relic is.
I don't think we've seen a fin catcher so far. Surely we can get one of those.
Have we not a single time? Really?
I feel like we haven't.
I think
Damn.
we did. I think we did see one fin catchers, I believe, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm dreaming. Let's see what the relic is. Old fan.
Nah, bruh. Okay.
And this is where I call it handshake.
Yeah,
mercy.
it's been nice knowing you. Yeah.
Goes for the Texas right away. I mean,
Expecting the $5.
I mean,
Minor auto skill. Oh, it's such a good pass. No Wonderland, but
Wonderland, but we are able to get another shot.
you can
Okay.
actually you can
For the
you go
connection.
top right, and then you key for branch
Mhm.
for the emergence.
Do note that he has 6 keys.
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
does
So
need to start burning these keys down. Either
it's
by
like an
action-
IS4. It's like, oh my god, I'm at 4 or 5. I got 6 index. I gotta use all of this stuff, man.
Yeah, if you enter floor 6 with 6 indexes or 5 indexes,
Nah, bruh.
you're either like swimming in indexes or you made a mistake. Like you just migrated right before.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah,
that's
nah,
what
we-
Oh,
And he gets another HR seal. Dude, that's worth all the keys. That is worth 4 keys. 100% worth 4 keys.
Gamba?
100% worth 4 keys.
Well, he's
Oh,
got
but he
8
is on simplified Chinese, so the chances of him getting a promoted operator that is against the rules is mega high.
It's not that high, but it does exist. It does
It
exist.
is, but medicine sticks. You got glory pack, medicine sticks, and a special.
Night is
structure.
solved.
The night is solved.
solved.
There
What is this?
Night has.
What is happening, bro?
Yeah.
And he's got the.
Oh.
He probably doesn't. Does he want the palsy relic? The summon thing?
He probably
guess he
does
takes
actually.
it.
The
Oh,
poly
wait.
relic
Whoa,
it
whoa, whoa,
increases
what's
the
happening
damage tremendously.
Ooh. Okay.
Because it's not just posy, right? It's also a monster.
Typewriter. Oh, right.
And
also
Mayor.
a
Oh my
monster.
god.
It's also a monster. And
What
mayor.
is this run?
So one thing to note is that, so you know how Hunting Ground, the last hit of Faust is like an 8k, 9k arts hit,
Yeah.
with a level 90 Calc hit, and with that relic, monster is over 10k life. He can take the hit. He can take the arts hit. You can just heal through it, especially if you have any form of attack speed on Calcid. You will be able to tank that boss, no problem. The only problem is that you need to heal it back up to full. So normally you just don't tank it anyway. But in case you do need to tank a hit, you will be able to tank a hit with monster, and like
That's
just
cool.
opens your opens the leeway for mistakes on that stage. If you miss deploy or you need more DPS, you can just like have monster tank the one hit and then have your bait be a little bit later, right? Because you need you're somehow late, but that's usually just a misplay.
The glory pack is also solving the drifters very comfortably as well.
Also,
he
the
doesn't even need the
typewriter.
Texas anymore at this point, honestly. But it's all good.
The typewriter also explodes on at the end of the cooldown. So any of the summons that
Right.
explode at the end of the cooldown is actually like makes it a really big buff. So all of your summons also explode at the when they die. Actually the stun. What's funny is that the stun that Mayor on her skill is worse than glory pack when they just die.
Bruh. Wait, does
So-
the S2 count as a death or retreat?
I think it is. I'm not sure actually. I'm not a mayor man, so I can't tell.
I don't think anyone is, given how
I mean,
tech
it's
was
a coin
released with
flip, right?
IS3.
We were discussing how Robin's minds work with this, but not.
I think I think it's a death. I think it's an explosion. It will
Is
die,
it?
so you will
Okay,
lose.
okay.
So it will explode. But you know
Okay.
why activate the skill when you can just let the enemies explode the skill for you? Also,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tremere's stall also explodes. One retreat.
Right.
So
Oh
like
my
that.
god.
Oh.
Oh, look at that!
So Clutter Knight's W for
Bro.
for Glory Pack. A lot of his team is like I
He's
should have bet on
cooking.
this instead.
And he's got E2 winner. He's
And
cooking.
final E2's in Minar, but his
Nah,
Minar
man.
is
Is he just not E2?
He's not yet
Wait.
E2. I think he's gonna upgrade for the scout to clean his Milan because
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah.
He's up for a hunting ground.
Mhm,
This is such an easy clear. It's got
mhm,
all the things he needs.
mhm. The only
I
thing
was
he's
thinking
missing-
Erato for knight, but man, it's so soft.
He doesn't need it. Like Erato for Knight would be nice, but it's like not required at this point, right? Like but it's
Yeah.
free, so it's like no harm, no foul for free
Exactly.
free unit. But it's still gonna be useful for stages like pool, right?
Yeah.
As much as
just
you wanna
put her down.
Yeah, just put her down, no problem. Right now, what his squad is missing is a Vanguard. He really needs a Vanguard. It's so difficult to play the stage without a Vanguard. Like you could do it, but his ground operators right now is just Calcit, and Calcit requires so much DP, starting DP to like get going. So protecting your Knight here is gonna be the biggest challenge right now.
He
How do you
should
protect your Knight?
be fine, right? With like the glory pack abuse, and he's got Ofen, so like
Mhm.
we keep talking about like crowd control, but bro can just brute force through everything.
Mhm,
this
he has
point.
enough damage.
Yeah.
And what is he
Look at
missing
that.
for old fan? So he has a sniper, he has a Vanguard, he has a guard,
Caster.
he has a medic, he doesn't have a caster, well he needs caster.
Yeah.
He has a specialist, defender, supporter, so he has a supporter, and that is it. All 8 squads.
Yeah.
It just needs caster, and then you get 10% more attack. So where's
Oh
his caster value?
man.
Where's
Well, he had a lot of them before, but he
Where's
didn't
the
bring them
sup-
in squad.
Yeah, I mean there's also a
Wait,
support.
whoa, hey. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Kind of sketch.
Knight's
Wait, hold
about-
on. It's still gonna leak. It's
Knight's
still
about
gonna
to
leak.
Knight's about to leak.
Ah.
Did not notice the leak on the bottom, but
He needs
it's
some help
fine.
down there.
Yeah, it's. I think right now it's the Crusher that's taking a lot of his attention span right now, and this is part of the problem with not having a Vanguard is that you can't deploy all your operators. So just like a small mistake with prioritizing your enemies leads to a leak and
Wait,
Knight
hold up.
kills.
Oh
Knight-
my
Knight-
god, shake my
Knight
head.
scrolling.
Knight
That's-
reportedly pushed the enemy into blue box.
That is 2 leaks, 2 unfortunate leaks, but that is fine. It's all shield, but it doesn't really matter because you don't gain collapsals and you don't lose any light because you don't have any
Right.
light.
Ah, yeah. He doesn't have K-Roll Arbor yet.
Hmm. So the only thing you're losing is just life seals. But you know what they say, life seals are not that useful until you need them. So just don't need them.
Just
Just
simply just don't eat them. True.
if you're never in a position to need your life seals, then your life seals did nothing for you.
In a way, like that's how I feel in King's Crystal runs. Like, I feel like I'm on the edge every time, but like I'm so rich in the run that it doesn't really matter. I just never need the HP, you know?
Mhm, you have so much ingots, you clear out the shop every time. You have so much hope, you buy all your operators that you want. So
Yeah.
it doesn't.
It's also bad.
Yeah. Also, Mayor summons count as a new unit, so it does get 2 stacks of shield, and it does glory packs done as well. So he can permanently stall.
Someone in
with
chat mentioned, but Meyer S1, that's the play here.
Meyer S1. What does Meyer S1 do?
I have no idea,
Physical-
but it's not S2, so there you go.
It's physical and arts dodge. All the robots gain physical and arts dodge. I don't know what they're cooking, man.
But it's not S2, so
It's not S2.
it is in fact not S2.
I mean, with the squad with no vanguards, maybe S1 is the play. just to
Ooh.
hold.
Curse Curio.
That's so good for Izumi.
Wow, can we get an actual brute force run maybe with this much power?
You probably still can't brute
Got an
force
order,
any-
but
yeah.
if
I
he
mean,
had,
he's got
he had
most of the pieces
Exia.
already.
maybe.
He's got
Mm,
most of the pieces, right? He's got Whispering, Chimera. All he really needs is a Nightingale with Rankwood safety suit, and that might just be enough just to feed and then brute force.
mhm.
But it's
Uh,
like quarterfinals, man. Do you really want to do the memes? Right?
It's brute forcing is such a difficult strategy to pull off when you can just no feed, which is, I mean, not
He's
saying
got
that
so
no feed's
much.
easy, but yeah, he's got so much power that you could on it, like the no feed probably just is straight up easier because
Yeah,
you just kill
he's drafting
enemies.
for no feed too, and then
Uh-huh.
Winter has so much damage. It's so much damage. He doesn't even care about Shamar to kill the jellyfish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Currently, this comp looks like it would actually brute force. I would actually argue is easier. It's
Is
not.
it?
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of AOE, and we saw earlier that that Toby was hesitant to promote Minar because of his concentration disorder.
He has a scout coming
guess?
up. That's why he's waiting on it because he's gonna send Milner on the scout. So
I
that's
guess he
why
still needs a Cholter, but he's sniper medic, right? So Cholter's, it's
one
you just
time
grab
without
it
your
anytime, and then he's all good.
Yeah. I think there is some potential for a brute force strategy, but right now it doesn't look like he is. Like he has the relics, he has the damage relics. He has a damage relic in Old Fan. Not saying that Old Fan is not good, right? But it's like you probably kind of want a little bit more, or if your driver is gonna be posing, right?
Does Old Fan affect all units? Because that monster damage looks a little low to me.
It does. It does affect all units. He does, and Monster also has the supercharged block roll. So, so it's actually he has 30 attack speed and 30% attack as well.
Bro cooks.
So he has, like Monster's buff. Monster's really buff. I think that it's just that the enemies are just tanky. It could just be that. Like S3 does fall off.
Defender
Another
again?
defender.
Ugh,
Alright.
thinker.
so
But throw Winter into the scout, clear the rejection.
clear the
We're all
rejection.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
He really
Is
wants
there a
to
single
choose
stage he
special
loses
stages.
to right now?
Out of
In
control
4-5?
still.
No, he's got palsy, dude. Oh, but not the DP though. If you had a
it doesn't have
Vanguard,
DP.
then it's
you
free.
need the Vanguard. He definitely needs a Vanguard for out of control. Maybe out of control is not that bad. Ubi might be really difficult right now. He doesn't have a really good slower. He does have
No, he's got Quirkus. Oh, sorry, not Quirkus. Glaucus. Oh my god.
he has
Sorry, not Quirkus.
Glaucus, right?
So
Right
it's
now
not that bad.
it's not that bad. The problem right now is it's
not
time
medicine.
for it's the end of floor
Oh,
4.
the
We are
switch
gonna go
again,
back.
eh?
We're gonna switch go back to
Back to Lin.
my homeboy Lin. I hope you didn't watch that because you
Because
got this, man. You got this, man. You got this.
versus the guy she told you,
You got
not to
this.
worry about.
I believe in you. Lin.
Oh no.
I believe in you, Lin. So
It's a
for
tough
all our
act to follow
viewers,
up.
watching, just to recap, Lin did go first. They did go and do the first 4 floors up until they got to the wish fulfilled at the very end, and they are waiting at the wish fulfilled screen. So now they after that we do a switcheroo. The other player goes, Toby goes until the same point, and now we go switch back to Lin to continue his run. They are both running sniper medics. Toby's run is let's just say it's a little bit of a luck sack, like
It's
a really lucky run.
significantly better. Oh,
Significantly better. His relic quality is significantly better.
he's got Winter in the scout as well to get rid of concentration. He's got everything except for a Vanguard, but he's got everything.
Both of our contestants have concentration disorder, and so it's gonna be interesting. It is still gonna be comes down to luck of like if Lin can somehow get Gravestone, and if Toby does not get a Wonderland, then it could still be a close fight. He needs Gravestone though. Because right now his knight's
he-
options.
But now he doesn't even live Gravestone with whatever he has. It's not even
Wow.
close.
It's not even close, but he needs it.
Oh, there's the Wonderland top.
Here's
There's
the
the Wonderland.
Wonderland. Here's the Wonderland. He has 4 keys. Does he have an option to path up to it? Like key,
Let's
use more
see.
keys. He
Oh,
does
you're
not.
forced on top side, no?
You're all forced on top side. So we have one fight. He
Oh,
has an
no.
emergency. He is forced into an emergency after the Wonderland, but usually that's like an easy save.
Safe
So he,
house is actually fine, maybe.
yeah, safe house into an exchange, into one fight on floor 4 or floor 5, and into the Wonderland. So he needs like Gigalo, like right now from this first encounter. He needs
Wait,
Gigalo.
Is Tulip's Cure a tier 3 or a tier 2? Do you guys know?
I don't remember.
No.
I don't
You can't get rid of that from the trade.
Yeah.
I don't think you can you.
Can you not? Okay, whatever then.
There's like
Ignore
a lot
me,
of
I'm dumb.
relics that you think you'd be able to trade. I know Great Machinations, for some reason you can't trade it away.
Oh, what? No. Okay, I'm dumb.
Yeah,
It's
I
3:30
don't know.
a.m. brain talking, bro. It's
no, you're good. You'd be
It's
very
tough.
good if you could trade it away, though.
There would be. What else did he trade away? String Puppet? Because he doesn't really care about that right now.
And Puppet could also be good. What could be good is you trade away the the dice. Oh, it's
Mm.
hesitation. -1
I-
block.
Hmm.
I want to say that's one of the other ones you
Oh,
can
E2,
maybe
E2,
not
E2.
trade away. But we'll see.
Oh, is he gonna E2 his Yato? Or are you
I
gonna
feel
E2
like-
your...
Yato. Wait,
I mean,
think
he
it
already
is
has
Yato.
Texas, right? So,
No, he does not have Texas here. He only has Yato.
No.
oh, wait.
One player has Yato, one player has Texas. So we're
Let's see.
watching. So we're watching Lin right now. We're not watching Toby. This is not the same run as you were watching earlier.
Ooh.
Oh, Bank of Galchek, or is that the syringe for attack speed? Goes for
That's
initial
the attack
SP.
speed one. Which one? T.
Those
Yeah,
for
it
initial
looked like he
SP.
couldn't trade away the brick or
Pipe.
the tulips there.
Yeah, yeah. I thought you could trade with the brick, but I guess not.
Ah, it's still
But
good.
it's in normal mode Piper's Call, so it should be smooth sailing. Man,
Is he worried
this
about
is-
something for this stage? I don't think so. He does have a Vanguard, so like much better in terms of DP department wise versus Toby. Because if Toby tries to go for a Wonderland and he does not have a Vanguard, he one mistake is all it takes. That's what no Vanguard does to you. It's like one mistake basically means that you leak like the first 10 enemies, and it spirals out of control from that.
Out of control.
Out of control.
That's
But-
crazy.
But it is Piper's Call, so this one should be a pretty it's a solved stage for him, sorta, because he does have Cruister to stun the enemies. He does not have Medicine 6. He can't just nilly-willy put down the you can't just put down the DPS, no problem. He is interesting. Interesting placement for Elysium, but I guess this will
Just
give
got
Elysium
taunt, so
more.
it's all good.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, people
This
think
makes-
to put Chaucer top, but all right, fair enough.
Because this does make it so that Elysium gets more than one skill activation for it. Because there is one safe ground tile if you want to activate your like put down your Vanguard earlier. If you don't have Milnar, you need to activate your Elysium. The tile right above Warframe or the tile right above Chen is the safe tile for ground units, like for your Vanguard. Of course, it depends on which one is the safe tile. Depends on where the Brood Mother is. If the top one, if the Brood Mother spawns below, or the bottom tile, if the Brood Mother spawns above, it is completely 100% safe. You have enough time to deploy your Vanguard, your Flag Bearer, and have them activate their skill. But they usually need to be undeployed after their skill because the enemy, the Blood Knight Cubs or whatever they're called, are right on top of your Flag Bearer. So they will die if you leave them. Now the second set of enemies have spawned. They need to block for the range unit.
All right. Oh, you mean the yeah saxophone guy?
Saxophone guys are deadly to the range units unless you have either Shawl or Medicine 6 or Brooch. Or Determination. That also works.
Or determination.
Or Determination, which I don't believe they have. They do have. They did not
No,
have.
no.
They had the option for Arbor, but they chose instead for Light. So this is gonna be a little bit of Like, there's no chance to get determination essentially from this.
So it's just yeah.
Right. Last
Enemies.
12 enemies. His Melnar is still charging. Melnar is taking a lot of heat from the Broodmothers, but that is no problem because Warframe's healing him. Chen Alter is being SP batteried up because Chen Alter skill is such a long cooldown. You almost
55, man. Ugh.
yeah. You need
24, bro. I'm good.
Yeah. You need some form of battery for Chen Alter.
Ooh.
And ooh.
Smart Warfarin. And
Mhm.
extra enemy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yato claps him too. Actually, does Yato get 2-shot?
We'll find out.
I don't think he
Okay.
does.
I think she does. I believe, like, I think at floor
It's
5 at
E1
E1,
too.
you get 2-shot. I believe you get 2-shot. Maybe 3.
I feel like I've seen
What-
him get 2-shot in emergencies, but maybe not. We'll see. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got so many bodies. It's all
Yeah,
good.
he has so many bodies, so there is no problem. But yeah, as I was saying, Chen Alter, really you want some form of SP generation, because without the SP generation, it just feels bad.
Smart Warfarin? Smart
Okay,
Warfarin?
let's see the.
Yes. Oh, Smart Warfarin. Base.
She does not get 1 or 2 shot or 1 shot.
Mm-hmm.
Smart Warfarin.
Mm-hmm.
Hit a 1 in 3, then a 1 in 2, then a 1 in 3.
Mm-hmm. You know what's interesting about Warframe S2 is that you can actually transfer that buff onto the knight. And
Oh.
yes, that will kill your
So
knight.
you're just inting for fun.
Yes. It will,
Excellent.
It will buff the knight.
Minus attack is good. Oh,
Knight
nice.
hyper carry, man.
Mhm.
Uh,
Guard Voucher, Caster Voucher, both really bad vouchers, because you will have the one voucher, like you have the one guard, right, which is your Silver Ash. There's no second guard voucher that is even remotely worth considering right now.
does he take the wonder? But it's so bad.
I would do it.
Both
you-
options
I mean,
are
you
bad,
went
but you
top for this
have
reason,
to
right?
because Toby got such a good run.
Yeah. After, if he watched Toby, then he would take Wonderland. If you did not watch
You
Toby, I
have
wish you did
to.
not to. You would still take Wonderland, no matter what.
Yeah. It's like if you live Wonderland, you're probably fine. If you don't, if you, or rather, if you die in Wonderland, then you're probably gonna lose anyway. So it's
Oh,
tough.
such a bad roll. But forced emergencies. Which one is
And
his
it's Gravestone.
Graves.
This is not that bad for him because he has starting SP. He has
He does.
Elysium. He has Chalter E2.
It's okay
Venom.
healing actually.
Yeah, and he
Warfare
also
is okay
has,
healing.
yeah, he has Warfare. Right? He is
Let's see.
DPS,
Ooh.
and now he gets
Ooh.
attack speed. So the attack speed with
Ooh.
a second relic. What do we
Wait.
get for a second relic?
Hold.
It is
Minus 15% HP is pretty good actually.
This is looking very doable as long as the
It's
emergency
red
isn't
or
terrible.
mechanical menace.
Mhm.
Doesn't really
Me-
matter.
Mechanical menace. You
Both
always,
are easy.
I think you go for mechanical menace. Go for something that is like middle ground. Not that difficult. Not that easy. Because you know that if you go for the easy one, the right behind that is Water Fire Union.
Is that like the dynamic
stage
equilibrium at play here? Or what?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I think it's either you. The top one's Deep Hog. The bottom one is Emergency Water Fire Union. So you have to hedge your bets, right? Like which one do you want? You want the lesser of the two evils. You want to show the world that I'm better by clearing the stage. Bonus points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm thinking top is emergency faithfuls and bottom is emergency ember. Thoughts?
That would be the best outcome.
Actually, would be. I think. What does he beat? Emergency mechanical. He still beats that, right?
I'm worried on. I would be worried on emergency mechanical.
No, emergency mechanical is free for his comp. It's absolutely free. There's no way he would.
Right
lose the
spawn,
emergency
though?
mechanical.
Yeah, that's
Right-
what I'm
right-
thinking.
Right spawn. Chen actually like kills right spawn. No problem.
Actually, oh yeah, he has inertial. Because if you have Briogans, then not so much.
Yeah.
Wait, can she reach the right spawn?
Yeah. Phase up, and then you're good.
Yeah, you face up, and then the one range tile that's safe, you face up, and then suddenly with skill, she actually reaches the one tile, and
Huh.
he does, I believe, have enough DPS. So let's see his setup for the spread, emergency spread. Oh no, is it regular spread? Sorry,
Regular spread.
Yeah,
That's all good.
Regular spread has one big guy. Oh, he's going
Wait a second. Huh. All right.
interesting. He's going for a kill box right above Elysium, and I
Where
think
does
he's
Shelter
using
go
monster.
then? On the cruise tile, maybe?
Shelter
Face
is probably
right?
to the right of yeah, cruise style face
Right of cow. Then.
Yeah,
All right. Fair enough.
there's so many ways to do this stage. It's I
Yeah.
think he's pretty much clear for the most part. Just needs some form of like blocker or DPS for the bottom path. And 'cause right now most of his DPS is facing below, but I think that's why he's rotating Cruister right now to the bottom side.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And that's why monsters on the first block on the top side, because you will want to rotate blocks out. Facing right. Yep, check.
Nice. Good
Clears
stuff.
that one. He lets the big guy go through because you want to kill this big guy inside the blue tile.
You can't let the brand stuff spread.
Yeah.
Even
You
though it's
can't
called
let
the spread, you can't let it spread.
If you let it spread, you have no ground tiles. Essentially, it's
Contain the
like-
ligma.
Contain it. Contain the ligma. Do not let it spread. So the gimmick for this big guy is actually you need a 3 block instead of like a 1 block to block him. So you can actually just put Milnar where Yato was facing up, and that basically solves this. You just let him pass, and then you just Milnar. So
And for emergency, you can also block him inside of the blue box, so he doesn't even generate the brand. It's even better. So it's like, but I mean, if it works, it works. It's all good.
if you can somehow kill him on the stairs too, that also doesn't spread.
That works. Yeah.
But the reason why you don't want to spread the brand is because of this guy. The nourishers, I believe that's what it's called. I don't remember.
Spewers.
The spewers. They have global attack range to anybody who is on a blighted tile, so you will want to avoid that. They have really high attack speed if you are on a blighted tile. So
Slight spoilers for CT number 2 Underdawn. Good times. Not at all, actually. But
I mean, it's not a spoiler.
I say good times to it's hubris to I don't even know. PTSD, man. Let's see what the emergency is.
Surely it's not out of control.
Please, man. We've got enough cast triggers already. Like, don't need more. We need all the energy from Lin right now.
I mean, we've already got double
ass.
concentration, you know? What could possibly go
Kind of
worse?
bad too.
I would take Heavy Rain here, actually, just in case it isn't out of control.
Oh man. Yeah, we've seen from Kensei the heavy rain runner thing, right?
And he does have quite, like, he's only level 7, about to go into level 8.
Yeah, he's about to level up, so he's not under full pressure. Ooh.
Yeah.
Does
I could consider the skip if he wants to gamble, because I'm not sure if Heavy Rain actually does too much. Even if it is out of control.
no, please don't. Level up doesn't have enough hope.
He's going for it. What is the emergency?
It's Ubi.
Emergency Ubi.
Oh, no, he has Elysium.
No,
That's
it's not.
Which is not enough, but it's a thing.
So the flowers are not the problem, right? It is the second Originium mutant. That is the problem.
It's got cow for one and winner for the other, I guess.
Yeah.
It's got the attack speed, but he might have to leak a bit bottom. Well, no, it's got Chalter.
The problem right now is that it's so fast. This stage is so fast with the double mutants because you want to handle the bottom lane, you want to handle the top lane at the same time, and you need a really good vanguard. Like you need something good and strong to hold the bottom lane, and also put your big DPS on the top side as well at the same time.
Yeah, you might have to leak a bit bottom because it's like you want both Elysium S2 and S1 at the same time. S2 for the flowers and S1 for not dying.
So for all our viewers that don't know, Elysium S2 actually works on the flowers in this stage because it's multiplicative.
It's not like dice where it just doesn't do anything.
the dice, even though you may roll a bigger number, it's additive with the buffs that with the what do you call it, with the flowers get, right? So that's why Elysium S2 is so much better, because it's a multiplicative. I think it's like 60% slow movement speed.
60.
Slow.
Well, E1 I think is 55.
I don't think the slow gets better.
Question mark?
Yeah, I don't think the slow gets better as
Let me take a peek.
Mastery.
But regardless, Elysium is really nice. S2, I mean, really nice on this stick.
He does.
You don't
need
have to
some-
go for the super, super flashy Mostima stuff. Elysium work too.
So part of the problem right now as well is that his Gyato's not E2'd, and his Calcit's also not E2'd. Usually Calcit with skills 3 can kill the mutants, no problem. And
Wait,
actually,
it's E. Oh, it's
It's
E1,
E1?
Cal.
Oh.
I thought it was E2.
it's E1. It's E1.
Well, bro.
So
Well, bro.
this is part of the problem. He needs to use both Milnar for 1
And Cruiser Warfare.
maybe
But
we
you
can see
can't
some
use
big
this
brain
here.
plays. Like maybe he triggers all the flowers, and then right as the top side gets opened up, so they start going back.
Yes, but that you see that
But
there's
then the
two red
bottom
tiles.
stuff go there too.
Yeah, so what ends up happening is that you leak the flowers, right? You leak the flower. You were gonna leak the flowers anyway, so just don't handle the flowers, I guess. Like, it's so hard to handle the flowers right now because you really want to be set up. Like, your whole squad's set up. You have enough of all of your blocks. You throw your blocks down, and etc. Right? So now he has to contemplate. He needs to kill one of the mutants ASAP. And usually, how you kill one of the mutants ASAP is you put Milnar down. See, the problem with putting just Milnar down is that it's usually not enough. Like, you need more. You need more to kill the first mutant. And don't forget, if you don't deploy enough
Whoa.
resources on the bottom
Ooh.
lane too, that also
That-
will be a problem.
Huh.
That is not bad. That will mean that you will probably leave. No, you won't probably leave. No, he leaves because hesitation puts the
Oh
block
my god,
of
Spot is too
two.
long. Bruh. And then Wonder has to be for the top guy, I guess, and they just leak however many bottom.
Yeah,
That sucks.
because if he doesn't do this, he leaks all the flowers guaranteed. And
That's even
because-
worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's more enemies that spawn. Like there's, you see, if you see on the left side, there's two red boxes, right? The enemies on the top red box will actually go through the top lane if all the blocks there are destroyed. So you don't want the mutant to die, or sorry, you don't want the mutant to open all the boxes. You want the mutant to die ASAP.
Although it looks like top path is already opened up.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. So this is looking really dicey right now, because yeah, you need to be able to like set up two angles right now, because that last block that that the mutant opened up is very detrimental. Like 2 blocks ago, you should have killed him 2 blocks ago.
So what now? What's his way out?
Okay,
Is there a
so
way out?
the way out is, in my opinion, is you wake up the flowers, you let them wake up immediately, and set up double lane, right? Like you set up really really aggressive next to the red box. That's what I would do at this point. Is that
Yeah, I think that's the
you're
play.
you don't to minimize your leaks, you just say forget the flowers, set up right next to the red box, kill everything by the red box. But you need to clear out some of the flowers, you need to clear out some of the enemies, otherwise you're gonna leak a lot of enemies right here right now, which is
Oh,
not
he's
what you
setting
want.
up bottom though.
So he's still going for the mutants. He has Chen skill. I think he can just leave Chen skill here because Chen
Yeah, yeah,
will
yeah.
clear some of the enemies.
And
But-
he has SP post.
Yeah. So this is actually not that bad. He just needs to kill everything but the flowers. He will leak like 8 extra on top, and I think that is, he has realized that that's probably what's gonna end up happening. Rather than die, this is emergency. He will get a collectible, and his HP will be doing something.
Yeah, he's been stacking the entire time. God,
Yeah.
yeah.
Even though he had subpar relics, man, he needs to wake up one of the flowers so that his Shen Altar is proc, because the next flying enemy that comes into range of Chalter suddenly will proc her necrosis damage, stunning her, and gonna be really detrimental. So he needs somehow to
What?
He stuns with you official for the mutant because he wants to buy time for Trollter to DPS. Not sure why though.
But he chose at the empty bit anyway, no?
Oh, the stun woke up the flower.
Ooh.
So it was the sun that wakes up the flower, not the chest.
Not
Okay.
the chest. The chest.
Gotcha. There we go.
I thought they would share the same mechanics, but I guess not. All right, so Chen Alter did get her stun proc, so that is good. Now he just needs to set up
Monster
another
for a
block on the
dog.
top and another block on below. So this actually is not that bad of a setup right now, honestly.
It actually looks like Krooster's looking or leaking the flying guys on bottom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, didn't use skill. Where does Werner go? Oh, okay.
Same time. I think
Fair enough.
he will leak. He will have to leak this flyer because he doesn't have any form of DPS to like catch this flyer at this point.
Right.
So that is one extra leak to the
Brewster,
eight
yeah.
that he's already expecting. Just unfortunate, but he is still, he will go down to 11 HP at the very most. I don't expect him to leak any more than this. Now here comes the big enemy, the double big red flowers. I don't know what they're called, but the only thing you need to know is that they hit hard. They hit really hard. They don't do any necrosis. I don't believe they do any necrosis.
Nervous
damage.
impairment, you mean?
Yeah, I don't think they do
Yeah,
any
yeah.
of that. They just hit hard. They
Oh,
just hit
Chalter's
really
got it. Nice. And then Werner for the second one, because Brewster's down, I guess.
Mhm.
Or
Maybe?
oh no, they don't.
I think Chalter, he wants to get Chalter up for kill first because Chalter will get stuck.
Ah,
He needs
yeah,
Chalter's
yeah,
at
yeah.
good to kill
Makes
first.
sense. Makes sense.
Because right now they're taking
Swarm
heavy
callers are
damage.
coming too.
Mhm.
Wait, does
Oh.
Chalter die here from the Swarm caller?
I think she is gonna be okay.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, she's fine.
He stalls for okay.
Stalls with Yato. Yato can take a hit. If Yato can take a few hits, Chalter can take a few hits. Chalter right now is tankier than
Wait, but
Yato.
no, she's dead.
It's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's unfortunate. But you
But
can
he can
stall.
grab the Swarm caller with the Yato after, or
Nah,
just
the one
give a
pick.
big punch. Honestly, this is a lot better than I expected. This is,
Yeah.
it's not so bad. Wake him up with a good old snap.
You can probably throw bodies at this, maybe. No,
No, it's not enough.
I don't
Not
think
enough.
so.
You slap him with Elysium or something, or
Mhm.
just.
So yeah, 12. I was
think
expecting
none of
11,
that-
but you could 12.
I think they're all shields.
Maybe one life point?
No, I think it's all fields.
I think it was 11, 13, and then 13 is the shields. So it's not so bad.
Oh, it's one
No,
life.
It
was
was
one life
13, 11. I'm dumb.
It's the other way
It's the other
around.
way around.
And it's
And
the
this
defender.
E2 Yato, E2 Yato.
Yeah, E2 is Yato, but no, I think he needs more damage. He needs way more damage
Wait.
for Gravestone.
So
Yeah, maybe
Shamar?
Chimera?
I
Yeah.
think Chimera would be the play here.
No, but he's
I
got
don't know.
Warner though. He's got Warner, attack speed, and Chalter.
Does he? How much attack speed is it though?
It's 30.
It's not a non-trivial amount, but it is. I don't think it is enough kind of thing. And
I don't know, because I know
30.
Mlinar can 2-cycle Gravestone without any buffs, so perhaps both of them would be enough.
the problem I see right now is, does he have enough time to set up? Right,
Got E1 Elysium. What's Gravestone's defense? Maybe
300, I believe, or something like that.
Okay, apparently it's 455. So you can attack down, but you have Cruise Warfree?
Yeah, like Gravestone's defense is actually not that high. His HP is high, but his
It's just the
defense
attack
actually-
down that's kind of ass.
Yeah, everybody's stats is like reduced by a lot. I think it's like
It's half,
70%.
it's half.
It's a half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some ridiculous number, and it makes approaching the stage much harder
Oh,
because
S1.
of the reduced stats. S1 on. Oh, it's S1 on Cruise, so he doesn't
Ooh.
get spotted, which is really
Alright.
interesting.
Fair enough. I guess Cruise is not expected to. Whoa.
Okay, he needs to battery Elysium. He needs as much SP as humanly possible. Does he battery? No, he charges Milnar first. Does
He still can. He still can.
He needs to battery. He needs to battery Elysium
What's he
right
thinking?
now.
That's not enough for Warframe though, because of
Well,
the
actually-
half DP.
Yeah. Oh, it's enough. It should be enough. He gets 2 activations of Elysium, I believe, before
Okay,
Graves
okay.
was in range. But
Now I just have to
it's
pray that it's enough damage.
Uh-huh.
I see it.
Looks like he's not even considering
Yes,
Chen
yes.
for the gravestone kill.
It's
Yeah,
not
the
too
initial
much.
SP is just so ass.
Yeah, it's too much.
So much DP, so much initial SP. Okay. Taking some time
Alright.
to think, which is good, which is good. He can't afford any mistake right now.
Yeah, so in this stage, DP regen rate is half. So basically 50% less DP regeneration. Your attack and defense of all allies is also half. The HP is not half, thankfully. And
You're right.
the redeployment
Double
time-
redeploy.
Yeah,
Double
double redeploy. Yeah, which is
Yeah.
really, really, really rough. Especially on Vanguard Yato. It's extra
Oh,
rough on Vanguard
man.
Yato.
Yeah, because just flat reduction, right? Not actual reduction.
It's not. It's flat reduction. So
Right.
basically makes Vanguard Yato into like a 90-second redeploy instead of like a 120-second redeploy.
L. All right.
So we'll see. Is he gonna go for the kill right now, or is there a reason to wait? Right.
Can he wait?
He
I
can
don't
wait
think
a little bit.
Man.
He can wait a little bit because his Milnar is still charging.
Right.
So a little bit, a little bit more attack on Milnar would
Uh,
be nice.
Has he not,
He
has he
has
not
3
finished
bodies.
charging?
No, it's
Maybe a
not-
little
it's
bit
not
more.
been 40. It's not been 40 for sure.
I mean, Elysium's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone twice. Elysium's gone twice.
Oh yeah. Maybe.
I think he's close. Yeah, it looks like
hold
he's
up.
still on the bodies.
Yeah, this will kill. Like, is he dumping?
Ooh, the U
Whoa,
official.
Whoa! What?
Oh, he's stunning right here. He wants to stun for 7
But
seconds.
does that even land?
I
Because
think
she
it
needs
does.
3
He
seconds.
needs one more body, maybe.
She needs. Yeah,
Ooh, it looks like it didn't land.
okay.
Yeah, it did
But
not.
it's a bit of extra time for winner.
400-second cooldown for you official.
Oof. Good dice.
Dice.
He does dice right here. He activates
let's see it.
Milnar now. Does he get enough DPS?
I don't think this is
Oh,
enough.
Cruise
Creepers.
S1, man.
I feel like he needs a little bit more DPS.
It looks like 2 cycles are going to be needed from here.
Right.
If it was Cruise S2, maybe. Oh. Was that death or did he undeploy? I can't tell.
Think death.
Yeah, instant death. Gravestone hits extra hard. And just to let you know, Gravestone will
Ooh.
okay. Gravestone has a shield that he uses every, I believe, let me double check, 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds, that is 10% of his max HP, which is 15k shield. It's a lot. It's a big
Okay.
shield.
Retreating to safe DP is good, but now
you-
what?
Now what?
Well,
This is.
Gravestone's trying to walk.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna bleed even more DP.
I don't agree with all this baiting at this point. Perhaps you just try to clean up all the mobs, because there's no way Miner's going to survive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's stalling for Elysium, just for more DP.
Well, he loops once more. Okay.
Yeah, but he's
Oh, he
going
puts
to
up the
do the drive
shield.
by. Ooh.
Puts up the shield.
So, Moira's not gonna do anything then.
Old
Yeah,
man is
it-
not swinging hard enough.
If he put the SP battery on Elysium, Elysium would have had this one more skill activation on top of this, and he would maybe have Chalter up sooner. But it's
At
hard
least
to say.
Good Moira cycle,
Yeah.
or almost.
If
but
he
whatever.
if he undeploys Milnar here, it's pretty much over because Milnar
No,
is like
but the
2-minute undeployment
double
time.
redeploy, man.
And
I
there's
mean-
12 enemies right here. You need to Yato one side to -6 right
Yeah.
away, but
And then
you still have
put
7
Chalter
HP
down?
steals. Yes.
But Chalter, she's not.
Shelter on the right side, facing left, can actually hold all of right lane, because the next right lane after this is all melee tiles.
But does she
right?
have the damage though? Her DPH is like
By herself, probably not. But at least
Yeah.
Shelter will not get hit anymore.
I
Like
guess.
right here, if he deploys Shelter right here, his Shelter will not get hit anymore.
That's his only way out, right? I guess pray Chalter. Because what else do you do? Like Cow's useless, Horn is useless.
Right now, oh, he's on mobile. We finally figured out the answer to that. Right now,
Mobile gaming.
Let's
right
go.
now, you have to, right? Like right now, you have to wait for Riyato and hope that your Chalter is enough. You don't have anything else.
Yeah. It's tough.
Very tough stage. Gravestone's this is why Gravestone is like double the bonus points of any of the other boss stages, because Gravestone's such a hard fight, so much harder than any of the other bosses. Because this stage requires you to have DP or start initial DP and damage for it, because Gravestone doesn't linger here for too long, right? Goes straight.
It was like
to...
5 seconds. It chose for like 5 seconds. Just go straight down, no? Or up, I guess, whatever.
And then the waves of enemies are not that easy either. It's like 6 enemies on each side at every time, except for the last wave, which is like 2-2. And then you have sarcasm enemies as well. Like on the third wave, not this wave. The fourth wave is sarcasm enemies. The next wave after this is melee enemies. Yeah, 1 on each side.
Yeah.
1 Lancer on each side.
Do you guys reckon Cruise S2 would have been the play?
I think Cross S2 would have 100% would have been the play. Better DPS skill. I think he thought about S1 because he thinks that S1 would be better for dodging the skill, right? But
But the
he's
total
trying to
damage
push
is
that.
just not there, man.
Yeah, it's as a driver skill, it's not that good. Yeah, it's not committing to, like, I don't know. To me this feels like not enough practice. Maybe that's what it looks like to me. Is that it's as if like they don't know too much about the Gravestone fight. Like they didn't plan out what the plan is for Gravestone fight. Right here, if activates Shelter it actually hits Gravestone from here.
I think he realizes. But he just chose her for 5 seconds. What's he doing?
I think he's waiting for Gravestone to activate the shield one more time, but I don't know why he's waited. Like he could have I started activating earlier, because he
now Gravestone hits.
No, Gravestone will not hit him.
No?
No, Gravestone will not hit him. It's safe.
okay.
He's completely safe. He's dead in the center, so he does not hit the range tile anymore.
Okay, just kidding then. But the DPH is just not enough.
Yeah, and then he puts up the shield for another 15k for Chalter to go through. It's 3k.
3k per, yeah.
Yeah, it takes at least 5 hits. 5 hits to break the shield, so it's 3k per. It's 1500
Oh.
per second right now. So
It's not
1500
enough.
twice. Gravestone stays here for 5
Oh,
seconds,
man.
and then goes straight to the blue box.
Then he waddled away.
And then
No.
cancels his
Waddle, waddle.
And that is
Oh, man.
the end of our hero, Lin. I'm probably gonna owe somebody a monthly pack, but it's fine. There's still a matchup
There's still a
number
chance.
2.
You never know.
Matchup number 2. I can win. I can win on matchup number 2. Matchup number 1 I might concede. Matchup number 1.
No. Wait, Toby could it crash. You never know.
Yeah, if Toby dies on, goes the same thing, goes to floor 5 Wonderland, and they both die on floor 5 Wonderland, it potentially could also
Wait, Toby had Yato, right? Or was it?
Yeah.
No, it was Texas.
It was Texas.
No, it was. Oh.
It was Texas.
Oh yeah,
but
it was E1
not-
Texas, right?
E1 Texas, yes. E1
So-
Texas and Old Fan Run, but he just had Milnar scouted, so it will be interesting. So one thing to note is that score will be announced after both players finish their runs, just to make it a little bit fair to what the score requirements are. So you know you don't need to like accidentally quote unquote accidentally die to Highmore or something. Just because you wanted the in the interest of saving time. But I believe we have Toby up next. Stay tuned.
But yeah, I think unless he crashes, he's gonna go deep with this one.
I mean, then there's still a chance for Toby to die, honestly, because
What is the chance? Auto
So-
control emergency? Because
so-
it's lack of Vanguard, I guess?
yeah. So there's certain stages that because of the lack of Vanguard, your opening has to be perfect. When I say perfect, I mean actually perfect, because certain stages, like for example, pool. If you open pool incorrectly and you start dying or having to start having to undeploy, you leak massively. And I don't remember if Toby has like shield stacking that much.
No, he gave up shield stacking for the not Corpus. I forget the other relic's name, but
It's
Like way earlier.
the key and ingot, right, for the knight.
yeah, 10
So
ingot
he-
plus
so
1
he's-
key.
So he's not shield stacking, and he has low HP. So no.
Well, not low,
HP.
but
Yeah. Well,
not
like, you
high
know,
enough for comfort anyway.
Yeah, it's not high enough to comfortably like start making mistakes, right? So still he's 13 HP. And he rolls a 6. And this
See.
encounter he gets Actor's
Perfume is
Perfume.
nice.
Really, Actor's Perfume is really nice because you can trade it in, and it gives
Oh,
you tier
yeah.
1 relic, which is kind of cracked. Do we
Is
have
there
Wonderland?
Wonder.
He's looking for
answer
Wonderland.
is no.
No
L.
Wonderland. What's
Doesn't need a
interesting-
Wonderland. Ooh, double emergency bottom. You could go for the Omega meme run.
Oh,
Never know. Oh
has
wait, the
one
first
key for
the
it.
first one is out of control immediately. I'm just saying.
Oh, this one's out of control.
But he collapsed that probably with just Poziomka alone.
Yeah, so this one is out of control, right? The one that he selected so far.
Yep.
Okay.
No.
So he might have to confer some leaks. Actually.
No.
no, I think he's fine. He has glory pack abuse with medicine sticks.
Oh,
You- you
right,
can- you
yeah.
want-
Oh
you
yeah.
want
Oh yeah. I
this.
forgot. I
Keep
completely
forgetting. The run just gets even better. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So
Surely it's Mayor S1 here. Yeah.
And
no,
he also-
he's back.
he also
Bro, just
has.
dodge the runners. It's that easy.
Mhm. So this Toby right now is currently on track for a knight plus ending 4 kill. So he's drafting. He has to draft for both. His knight solutions are pretty much kind of covered at this point in time. His phase 2 knight is still very iffy in my opinion. Because
No. He just needs to let the violin guys walk, then redeploy Motor, and it's all good.
I
Because
guess
he's
so.
got typewriter and just redeploy policy and typewriter for the Thanian casters or whatever, right?
Mhm.
Or I don't know what they're called. The
The Spire
Wait.
cast, not the Spire
Spi-
casters, but yeah, Lithanian casters. Yeah.
yeah, and then you just let winner for the what's it called, the top guys, the axe guys, and then let the violin guys walk, and then you're just chilling. It's the same thing that I think Karen did, if you remember. That was pretty
Mhm.
cool.
Oh,
Oh,
it's another Norcorn situation.
Yeah,
He's not beating the Norcorn allegations, unfortunately.
yeah.
So he's using Spot on this tile.
Spot means he's gonna have to invest more resources later.
Yeah, he needs to invest some resources to actually handle the bottom lane, because this bottom lane is not non-trivial. He puts Milnar on that tile right above the blue box to assist with Spot later down the line when Spot gets overrun. Spot is somehow able to handle that lane, no problem. So glory pack abused by Texas right here. He does.
Let's go
not
right.
have
He's
no
got
back.
actress perfume, so Spot's
Mhm.
kind of just chilling.
Yeah, Spot is able, like Actor's Perfume actually coming in clutch here because he doesn't need any more. He doesn't need to deploy another unit to heal. But
Yeah.
his DP situation right now is not good at all, because I don't know if you
No.
noticed, but you need to do glory pack abuse. You need the DP to do glory. You're basically trading DP, which used to be like after you deploy your whole squad to be not that very useful,
Yeah.
right? But because you're doing glory pack abuse, you need to.
He wants to typewriter right under policy probably.
Mhm. I don't know what he's waiting for, honestly. He needs to save the skill. He can't just typewriter right here because the next guys are coming out very relatively quickly, right? So he won't be able to kill the middle guys without the typewriter, and I don't know if a typewriter
He
and
has the
cycle.
time, I want to say.
I hope he has the time.
I mean, what else does he do for the bottom guys, right? No Yato is just tough on this thing.
Yeah, it is very tough. Does he undeploy or does he?
I think
think
you
he
undeploy and then you wait for another
Yeah.
glory pack on the second guy. Wait, he leads? Where?
He has to leak.
Oh,
He
right
leaks on the
side.
top right
on
side.
winner. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So right now he needs to deploy another body for the bottom lane and then deploy Texas on the right side to kill the one guy running up. But he will leak a few more runners. This is not the end of the runners. There's at least 2, maybe 3 more runners that he has to leak. Because he does not have enough DPS DP to deploy all of his operators down. That he
Get rid of
wants
the
to.
typewriter. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
What do you
one
do for the
more-
runners?
You leak the runners.
How monster is not enough.
Monster is definitely not enough. Monster's 2
It's got the
stuns
stats, but
will
still.
immediately get blown up. So
Yeah.
right side is clear, so he does free up one more range tile, but the middle tile is gonna start moving later on, and he needs to kill it ASAP because if that center tile moves, there is a very high possibility that his posy dies, and if his posy dies,
Right.
that's a lot of DPS off the table. Right now, his DPS and posy is very invested. He is able to set up Monster to block for Milnar, and that will buy Milnar time for him to swing onto all his enemies. Swing, Milnar, swing for your life.
He's got pot skill soon, so he's got a solution for the middle bone thrower, which is nice. Monster is gonna stun. Oh, stun twice, but it's fine.
5-second stun. Is it enough time for Milnar to? Yes, it is enough time for Milnar to kill 2 runners. He
And
drops
the
down to
bone thrower
command.
is solved.
Yeah, bone thrower is dead. Thankfully, the skill was back in time. Just back in time. They started the throwers just started moving. But now, what do you deal with the bottom side? You no longer have
Glory
a
pack
typewriter
abuse.
to assist with the bottom side. You need to start glory pack abusing. You don't have that much
I
DP,
think
but
you have to
still need
get
DPS.
Meyer, because that's your cheapest glory pack right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is... Yeah.
Use monster here. Glory pack with monster, but he needs a little bit more DPS on the bottom side. 'cause-
Okay.
Yeah, it's about to. Oh, no,
Wait,
he's
the
fine.
other bone thrower. Oh well, he's got a. Never mind.
Mhm.
He's good.
Monstral actually survived through that with 0 defense.
Mhm.
Yeah, because.
Yes, extra
bro.
30% HP from the relic. Shamir reducing their attack. I remember he also got Godmother's token from floor 3, if I remember correctly. I don't remember.
What was that? Godmother,
like-
what?
Godmother's token 17% less attack.
It was.
Was it
Okay,
not
the
old
runs are
fan?
mixing now.
Yeah.
One of them got a 7%.
I think this
Yeah.
is the old fan runner, right? With the summon. So I think
Yeah,
that
it was.
Oh yeah, it's probably all
It
time
was.
from floor 3 then.
It was that or the
The- yeah,
minus
the-
17.
Yeah,
And E2 Texas if he chooses to.
you should probably
Wish
use
he-
Texas.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to
Yeah.
go for a second for Lee.
Yato?
I think you go for the
Lee.
Lee.
True, but no, you can grab that later.
If the specialist ticket never comes, that later will never come, right?
True.
Because you
Do
used
you
to
go
that
for the funny? Sure. Okay.
Yeah, surely.
Parallel Arbor or no hesitation. Arbor's too late at this point.
Yeah.
I
Does
don't
it
think
go-
can you. I don't think you can even get Arbor on floor 5.
You can.
Really?
I think you can.
How funny
Huh.
with a double emer.
It-
Ooh.
Does he
He
go for
has
curse
the
cure? He goes for the
best.
curse.
Yeah, he
cure.
goes for the curse. I think that's correct. Ooh.
Dualism.
That's
The
not
worst
correct.
one. The worst one.
Is
What?
he
I
have
would
a
go for
emergency
it. Yes,
mechanical?
He has safety suit, right?
Yeah. Emergency mechanical free
Worth
stage.
though?
He is able to trade it out, so I think it's worth it to trade it out.
Yeah. Though there's no trade after this, no? If he
There
goes
is.
double emergency?
He's not going for double emergency, I believe. I'm pretty sure this is not double emergency. Unless
No, I think he's hovering over the emergency. I don't know what map it was, but
This is
Oh,
emergency mechanical.
if it is emergency mechanical.
No, but he thinks that like he wins this round anyway, so he wants to go for max point.
Yeah. I think it's not that big of a deal, honestly. That like sure you're playing on D16 with the Nebulism, but with Old Van you're already playing at like D10.
Right.
So-
I forgot.
Yeah. So
I
I don't
mean-
think it has a problem that much of a problem.
I mean, I think
So-
he just wanted the curse. Maybe we will get a tanking strat. I mean, you guys doubted me, but I mean, like I
Yeah, it's
said,
got
his
the
setup is-
whispering. Good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he's got pretty much everything he wants, right? Whispering, Shamir, E2.
I mean, Whispering is not just for brute force, right? It's usually also used for no feed. So
Yeah. And his comp right now is completely for Starve, so he just needs to grab a solution for the last bit after he starves. When he goes to checkpoint, I think like 13 or whatever. There's so many checkpoints.
yeah, Lee's like the easiest way to handle that state, the last checkpoint.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can learn how they deal with the last checkpoint. Sometimes you just deal with the last checkpoint with just damage, straight damage, right? But there's so many enemies.
Or
with
just
the last
reveal
checkpoint.
all of them, or you just have VDS2.
Uh-huh.
Like, there's a lot of solutions. D is the easiest one.
Yeah.
But with old fan, I don't know, man. Maybe he sticks the palsy in their face. Does that work? Actually, it probably doesn't. They've got
It doesn't.
2,000 defense.
2,000 defense
L.
is a lot of defense to punch through. A lot of
Two ingots, poggers.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta invest, bro, in your D15 run. Surely,
Oh my god.
like an offering, man.
You know what's interesting is that the jellyfish defense does not change from D0 to D15. It's always 2,000.
Yeah, they're not elites. Oh, what? Meyer's. Bruh. Meyer hater. Meyer hater. Shake my
Mhm.
head.
I mean, it was cheaper than deploying Mayor and then deploying a robot. Less clicks, okay. Less clicks.
Okay. But he's still a hater. So wait, hold up. Hold up.
And that is clap minus one.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
So
Alright.
part of the hardest part of the stage is not like if you're familiar with the stage, the hardest part of the stage is not the big drones, it is the small drones at the very end.
They're
'cause
so
they just
fast.
move, yeah. Angel Painful Happiness, does he take it?
It's
He
not
takes
no, but
He
for no
takes
feed,
it.
it's not necessarily good.
Oh, he gets his Vanguard. Does he go for
gets
the
his-
Vanguard?
Yeah,
He goes for the Vanguard. He had to go.
Ugh.
No. You need a real
Flametail.
Vanguard.
No.
Real
Yeah.
Vanguard.
nah, that's surely the flame tail here, man.
There's no bonus points for temp, right? This is emergency pipers. Okay, whatever. Okay. Wrap it up. He's got medicine sticks. But in this tournament, I think temp ops don't give you extra points, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, but
So-
I can cope and say that they should take it because each operator you recruit increases your final end game score. So
But
it's
but
like
that
very
means that-
minimal points, but I can cope. Okay.
Mhm.
But that means Elysium is also no, because he's
Uh-huh.
also a recruit. So
Yeah, but
it's the
surely
same.
he'll get. Surely the hope will matter. Surely.
Okay.
All right, so this is what I was talking about earlier for Piper's Call.
Safe
His Vanguard
tile, yeah.
placement here is the Vanguard safe tile.
There you go. He's a nowhere.
It's just unfortunate that
you with the
that's
spikes, chat.
the spike chest right now is the bane of his existence. He cannot handle that spike chest right now. If he tries to go greed that spike chest, he will 100% die. So he needs to handle this wave of enemies and then go for the spike chest.
So this Chalter?
Yeah, I don't think he gets it right.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Typewriter can't get it. Monster
He doesn't have Shelter.
can't. Oh, there's just no Chalter.
There's no Shelter. There's no Shelter in his squad
Actually,
right now.
Monster's
That's
kind of doing. Monster just did crazy damage to it with S2.
The string puppet kind of trapped it.
I guess the plus
Wait.
30% HP on Monster.
String puppet plus gory pack. Wait, hold up. That's a thing.
Oh,
But it is arts damage that is that is scaled by their like the res, so it's actually not as good as you would think.
There's 0, no? Well, 20.
yeah, I think the chests are 0.
Mhm,
So 20 with the whatever the scalings.
mhm.
Alright.
But usually,
Oh.
usually just in general, you just don't take it because string puppet does nothing, pretty much.
Yeah.
Except until IS4. IS4 suddenly string puppet is actually pretty good.
It's still
mean,
not great pre-expansion. It's really good post-expansion in ending one altar because the boss changes from the stun attack to chill, and if you have CC duration, the chill actually freezes every enemy, and then, now we're cooking, right? Like,
Now you're
freeze
talking.
everything, and then spring puppet everything. Oh yeah.
I mean, guys, it's just free damage on Ethan and Texas. You know,
Be realistic.
one of those operators makes my day brighter. So I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay, so right now he's chilling. 8 enemies left on the stage. Just needs to activate Milnar. No activation for required from Posey, but her skill is down, so no big deal. Milnar clears it up, cleans it up with this skill activation, and that is emergency Piper's Call. 2 emergency stages.
Good stuff.
for the
Extra
price of
score,
one.
both in bonus and in counting from the IST at the end.
And he levels up from this too, and he gets his
And
key back.
And deploy
Whoa.
slot.
And deploy limit very big. He gets Vanguard
yeah.
guard. Does he
guess
pick?
Vanguard. Mint,
Maybe
maybe?
with Caster for Mostima or Mint.
Nah, dude, mint, man.
Or he could even possibly go for Ines here. What does he think? What does he think?
I think it's a
Ines?
little too late
Ines-
for Ina.
Well, with Fan, Ines is actually kind of cooking.
Mhm.
Normally, Ines is push comp only, but let's see what he's like. Or E2 Elysium. I mean, that works.
Maybe. Oh, going for
Black?
Black? Nah.
That's
Nope.
a bit,
Go straight
Okay.
back to the Elysium.
bit of a bait. Yeah, there's no trade. You baited me.
Oh.
Come on.
I mean, if you really wanted to consider Tactician there, maybe Beanstalk for the Glory Pack synergy.
Mhm. All right. So part of the problem now is how do we handle ending 4? Right now, the squad's lacking, very much lacking in ending 4. No Trollter. He needs Trollter. He needs. Well, what else does he need? He needs at least Trollter, 100%.
He has the DP already. He needs a solution for the last bit of the starve, which he has none of. He can't, because normally if you're doing resourceful swan, you just spam dice, and that works too. But he's not doing that. You can do Weedy, you can do Lee, you can spam dice. He has none of the above. Need to grab that. Needs an AoE option for the jellyfish. Doesn't have that. Because
Bro,
they're
I'm
immune to
telling
stun,
you.
so Glory Pack is ass.
Bro, I'm telling you, all he needs is like a Nightingale, promote Whispering, and maybe like an Ethan or something for crowd control. He can just brute force it.
Ethan
I'm
actually
not
cooks, yeah. But...
I'm not coping, surely.
I don't know. I think brute forcing it might be his only solution. But it's so risky to do brute force because
yeah.
it's
He doesn't have determination.
no determination, no form of like anti like survivability, right? Like
face
Nightingale. Like maybe you have Whisperin, but I don't know if that's enough. But
Well,
anyways,
he has a plus 30 res from the Rankwood.
oh yeah, that is true. So you probably
that's
don't
it.
need it. But
Bro, you guys haven't been believing me. I'm telling you.
No, I sincerely apologize.
no, I'll stick to my guns. I don't think you're right. Unapologetic. You didn't bet money.
The
on
ego
this,
goes
okay?
hard, man.
Okay, already lost $5. Okay, I can be salty.
I don't know. I think the tricky part is, I think currently without Nightingale, if he let's pretend he promotes Whispering and tries to go brute force. I think currently without Nightingale, he needs to spend Chimera dolls on Izumik himself and not the jellyfish to help Minar clear, right? But I think with Nightingale, I think he can comfortably tank it.
Yeah,
Me?
yeah.
Or maybe a Sculptor. Maybe we can see some of that.
I mean,
Doesn't do much. If you take S1, I guess.
I was thinking more just S2.
S2.
Yeah, because she has. Assuming you don't deploy too many of your other range units, she probably drops down in HP really fast, and then surely Whispering will heal her.
So let's talk about this stage right now. Last night, we've been talking a lot about ending 4, but we still have like the boss right in front of us, right? Which is last night. So last night the reason why we're only talking about ending 4, not the current stage, is because he has glory pack, he has medicine sticks, he has fast redeploy, he has so many bodies, so he will be able to stall the first phase of Black Knight pretty simply. This is your bog standard face up Milnar because you don't want to kill, or sorry, to hit the boss, for Milnar to hit the boss and then like have lower DPS uptime. It also hits the top left tile. Usually you want to put like Milnar one tile to the left of Elysium usually, or Elysium's tile, but this also works. Because you want to be able to kill the Broodmothers on the top right away. And there is a phase 2 which is kill gated by the first phase of the boss, which is more deadlier than the first phase in my opinion, because you see, if you look at the bottom right, there are casters on the bottom right, and these casters are immune to stun. For some
It's
reason,
the mobs that kill you in Knight. I swear to God, every time I play Knight and I lose, it's because the casters killed my medic and I just randomly wipe. It's always.
So Texas here, deploy is to kill. It doesn't actually stun, which is really like it puts so much pressure onto your DPS. Like if you have both on the top right and the bottom right, they spawn. Like your range ops get hammered a lot. But so far it looks like he's on track to clearing this without any problem.
Yeah, I think how tough phase 2 will depend on how much damage Jose's typewriter will do. Currently it dealt like 3,000 per hit to the mobs there, so it looks like it probably won't do any damage without Chimera's Doll.
Okay, this is gonna take a while though. There's
There's
no good typewriter tile.
Yeah, I'm advocating for him to move up one tile, like move up.
If
one
anything, he should redeploy Palsy, honestly.
Yeah.
Because Palsy phase rate on minor tile for phase 2 is pretty nice.
Right now,
typewriter bottom for the bottom casters also pretty nice.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to speed it up. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be such a long time that you need to speed it up, right?
I think he just. I guess even if you quote unquote speed it up, it's still.
It still takes a few minutes. Unlike one of our other contestants, Seal, who cleared the stage in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's actually less. It was actually like more like 3 minutes.
It was less. Yeah.
Like
like 2 golden glow skills. Sorry, 3 golden glow skills.
Speed ram.
Yeah, speed ran through the whole stage. ×2 had to wait for enemies to start spawning, which is interesting. That I didn't realize that there's actually a time gate and a kill gate for this stage.
One of the moments of all time, that's for sure.
I don't agree with this Milnar placement. With like
this Milnar gets him frozen, no?
Yeah, this Milnar will definitely get him frozen. So it's very inefficient.
For the viewers, when you hit the last Knight, there's 2 forms of chill, but regardless, he applies chill to you for each instance of damage dealt. And one of those 2 instances of damage on S3, there's first the physical, and then there's the true damage. So he insta freezes whenever he attacks, which is terrible.
And the duration of your freeze is actually based on, like, if for example, right, like so in the game, how it works is if you get chill, when you have an existing effect of chill, you get frozen, and the duration of the frozen is actually based on the duration of the chill that was last applied.
So it's 4 seconds. Well, in phase 1 above 50 is 2 seconds, and then phase 1 below 50%, and phase 2 is 4 seconds.
Yes, 4
seconds. So whenever every swing, he's like, "Oop, I'm just gonna take a nap for 4 seconds."
And this information is actually really handy to know because of Gnosis. Because you can do auto attack and then you activate skill 2 without full charge, and you will freeze the one target that you auto attack for 4 seconds, or however long the skill is, how long, like the duration of the skill that the chill is, right?
I think it's not that long.
4 seconds.
It's 4 for E2.
Yeah.
Really?
4 for E2, 3 for E1.
But that's not enough, right? Because the cooldown is 7, I think, at E1, and then 6 at E2. So that's still not enough. You need like a supporter book or SP station or something to squish, and even then in phase 2 there's more mobs walking, so Nautilus gets distracted, so it still doesn't work perfect. But
usually-
nevertheless, it's
Yeah. But usually for Gnosis, you usually put like you actually make the knight walk forward, and make the knight like be closer to the blue box so that Gnosis doesn't get distracted,
yeah.
right? And then you kill gate. But here is the kill gate. Knight's about to prop.
There we are.
Prop, knight props.
All right.
And then then Milner activates kill here to like he's been charging forever, so he will go immediately try to
So
go.
how
for
do you do?
killing the
You
left
have
side.
to. Where's your time for at some point? This is.
I think he is not deploying typewriter. Oh, maybe no. He is. There is a typewriter tile. It's to the left of Cal.
Left of Cal,
facing right.
but
But he's not deploying.
It looks like he's saving it for the night. Maybe he's not even gonna die. So we wait for the
I guess.
invincibility
Yeah, fair
period to
enough.
wear off, and then maybe Elysium
Yeah.
Chimera Doll.
Elysium,
Fair enough,
Chimera
fair
Doll, and typewriter. But
I guess that's why he did it.
right now, his range
Oh.
tile is dying.
Yeah.
I mean, Mayor's fine. Surely. Don't look at
No.
her health. Don't look at her health.
Mayor's about to take a big chunk of damage. No, Monster is taking the hit.
So-
But if the second caster does not hit Monster, it's out of range. Oh, she
Palsy's
dodged.
getting hit. The Palsy's getting hit. He needs to deploy something
Oh.
for Palsy.
All
Right.
right.
This is fine. I
Evo.
need the me bot. Yeah. Bot's fine too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Elysium.
Elysium skill.
Alright,
debuff,
let's
but
see the
Palsy
typewriter.
dies because he greeted.
Palsy died.
Greeted a little too hard.
Wow,
He put
guys,
Palsy
look
on
at
the
that
top.
typewriter damage.
That's
Mhm.
that's. I can barely see it, bro. That's kind of crazy. I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's doing
bro.
much damage.
I mean, Monster is enough. I think Monster is enough.
Of course.
I don't know.
Monster is
But you
one of-
can't. No. You need to let the
Monster,
ball
Monster
through.
took quite a few cycles to kill phase 1, so I'm not actually sure if that's enough. And it looks like he activated skill early, so
I mean,
Monster
he has-
expected total damage on phase 2 is about 30,000, so we need 2 or 3 cycles. With this case, party 2 cycles because of the summon relic,
Mhm.
so he's fine. Asterisk.
Oh, he's gonna sleep the boss? That's risky. Very risky. Because what ends up happening is that if you
skill
start...
is about to wear off, so I think this is the correct play. If you drop Arado now, she probably gets her first sleep around when Calcet skill ends, but she's
Mhm.
opting to wait.
Oh, he does not have any
There
glory
goes all the
pack
mobs. You can't
drivers.
have- Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No more glory pack drivers.
rid
He
of-
needs to
get
redeploy
rid of
Texas
water.
right away. Oh, he
Get
puts
water.
Grotto there. I would have undeployed. I would have put it right next to Shamir facing right. More tiles, right? 3 tiles instead. I guess this is also 3 tiles.
Uh-oh.
Elysium gets a skill back though. I did. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
He needs to
it looks
redeploy.
bad.
No, he needs to redeploy monster, bro.
He can activate skill for Calcet. That's what he's waiting for.
I don't...
Oh,
did that
wow.
Elysium skill actually affect Knight? I don't see the...
Actually, no. Then it didn't. I'm dumb.
Oh, I think Monster's
He's got a,
okay.
he's got a
Alright.
summon relic.
Monster
Yeah,
when you
redeploy,
summon relic
redeploy.
is
One more monster hit, maybe. Nope. Okay.
Go away, Rob.
oh, this the summon. The summon, if the summon dies with the mayor skill, it does trigger glory pack. So he needs to trigger some form of glory pack.
Retreat. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Creep
he's
mayor.
straight
It's out of range, no?
Uh-oh.
Okay, he needs to retreat monster. Then retreat monster.
yeah,
Yeah.
he needs to retreat
And
monster
then what else
and
can
then
he do?
by
He's just
Nothing,
relying on
actually.
text and monster at this point.
yeah, he
nothing.
needs to buy 25 seconds, which is
Retreat. Yeah, retreat typewriter as well.
mhm.
Or, sorry, I mean retreat palsy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. String puppet
Alright.
doing minimal damage because mighty rest moment.
Mhm.
Texas!
Yeah, he's fine. He's got monster back. Just put it next to blue box face left. We're chilling.
Alright.
Okay, that was a bit more sketchy than it needed to be, but it's all good.
Mhm.
It's all good.
Good usage of summoning mechanics and undeploying so that they get destroyed when the summoner is undeployed, and that destruction does count as them dying. So it does
Yeah.
count towards not oh, I think Mayor's up. 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, 0.
Do the trick again?
No, it's Shamir's up.
Shamar.
Shamir,
But he doesn't have a
Shamir.
doll store. Oh well,
but
it's all
that's
good.
fine.
No problem.
Just put down Texas to
Yeah.
still a bit more time, and then
Monster to
monster
for the queen.
skill.
And then just do the om nom nom.
One hit, baby.
One hit.
Boom!
Oh, one more.
Two hit.
There we go.
Let's go.
Nice clear on the
Good
knight.
stuff.
Leakless too.
Good stuff. That's 30 more points.
Yep, 30 more points for Leakless Knight, and on top of the base bonus points that you get. So he does get.
Here,
Ooh,
Tuba's nice. He wants to get a Lee now, I reckon.
probably goes for the Lee. Otherwise, he. Oh, what does he choose here?
Yeah, the melee voucher's kind of rough.
Goes for Weedy instead.
Weedy works too. Weedy works
Yeah.
too for no feed.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Elysium,
Concentration.
Shamar, concentration. Nobody cares. Elysium is
Not
actually
a big
better.
deal.
You can grab
And that is an
E2,
E2 Weedy. E2's his
Yeah.
Weedy right
E2
away.
Weedy.
And
Yeah.
he does get another medic
stuff.
voucher to E2 his.
He just buys everything.
Yeah.
E2 his
Come on. No. Oh, yeah. Okay, he's
Whispering.
thinking about the whispering. Yep.
Yeah.
Buys
One of
everything.
them-
Refresh, rob.
Yeah.
Showing.
HP, distant, ring.
Withdraw.
He should no. The Giga Chad move would have been to invest. Actually, maybe he will because he's about to. Oh, yeah, because he's about to refresh
Aw,
and then withdraw
withdraw
8 more.
then it-
He
Wait,
needs to. He's gonna withdraw 8 more, and then he's gonna.
Wait, no.
invest them.
Hold on. Right now, he doesn't have solution for the jellyfishes at the end, no?
Does he?
Weedy is not quite enough, I think.
Like for like checkpoint 13, right? That's what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
No. After checkpoint 13, there's a wave where you have Izumi and the wave of jellyfish. Then what do you do?
Oh yeah, he does not have Cholter.
Where's the Chalter, bro? Yeah.
Yeah, he might be forced to do a push strat.
You can still flex into that. You need to grab an Angelina or a Hohoya.
Yeah, but he has painful happiness, so his
Painful is so bad for no feed too.
yeah, it's
Everything's wrong now.
it's looking rough for some reason. It's like
It's-
old fan. Old fan is like, oh yes, it's so good. It's an old fan run, and then you realize that you
It's
took
so
painful
good, but it's so
happiness.
bad.
Yeah, you don't
Bro,
have.
I'm
the-
telling you, Nightingale right
He's-
here.
Yeah.
Nightingale
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here. Ayo.
I'm
I press
gonna
X
be
to
real.
die.
I'm actually thinking that now.
Press X
Actually,
to die.
probably the best voucher to come off this would be
A sniper
a supporter. He
voucher.
can promote at the
Sniper.
safe house, and then the next combat he can get a
Wait,
pre-promoted
supporter?
Nightingale.
For
Yeah.
what?
Scalter. That's like the nuts.
Oh.
Is if he manages to clutch a medic voucher at the last combat, but obviously he doesn't want to risk it. So Nightingale here would probably be safest.
I mean, it doesn't from
Sniper,
the looks
right?
from the looks of this, it doesn't seem like he wanted to go for I
He
don't
can
know.
still flex into like full tank, I guess.
Mhm.
I don't know. The
Just
fact that he
kinda
hasn't been
sketchy.
using Whispering much kind of tells me that he's been trying to tank this whole time.
What do you
Right.
mean by that?
I mean, remember the choice was between a pre-promoted E2 Telopsis or a Whispering, and he picked the
Yeah.
Whispering, and he hasn't actually used it very much.
Because
Well,
you-
Telopsis implies push. No Telopsis implies no push.
Yeah.
Generally,
Yeah, that's what I'm
anyway.
saying,
You
that's
can
what I'm
do
saying.
no Telopsis.
uh-huh.
Okay,
And there's
okay.
there's no real stage so far that he needed. a
The
medic.
whispering.
Yeah, there's no stage that really required healing, right? He's been using
Just count.
no glory pack abuse, right? Like
Right.
you,
right,
you don't
right.
need to heal targets that are stunned, like when you want them to die. So I think the Whisperin pick was mainly for like his option. Like you need some form of no feed or a burst strat, right?
Can
So
he
it's gonna
go
be interesting.
burst? He grabs a heavy ring. Tech. No, but he doesn't have. If he had like a Warfarin X, yeah, then I can see it. Especially with old fan, but
Yeah, he
None of
doesn't
the
have
above. kind of missing a little bit on every single strat right now.
The posy right now is like burst strat might be good, but his posy is not a good enough driver. Like you can
Yeah.
hyper buff posy, but posy's not a good enough driver for you to be able to like hyper buff like carry. Unless
This
you have like
voucher is
divine
very
speed.
important.
Yes,
See it.
he needs a sniper voucher right here. Needs a sniper voucher or another specialist voucher.
Let's
But-
see it.
Oh, a sniper voucher, but no Cholter. But he gets
But
a
that's
safe house
fine.
right
That's fine.
after.
That's fine. That's fine.
He gets another safe house
Alright.
after. So one chance,
What does he get here?
probably another Vanguard.
Vanguard.
I mean, you might as well pick something because the hope is kind of worthless right now.
Yeah.
Wildman? No.
Probably Wildman, honestly. Probably
Ooh,
Wildman.
yeah,
Probably
Wildman.
Wildman's a good tech pick.
For
What's
jellyfish, yeah.
yeah. It's gonna be interesting what he chooses here, because he could also pick another blocker, right? Like something like Spectre for a block,
Let's go
or
Cal
something
for,
like
for opening
Cantabile
jellyfish.
and Angelina.
Right.
So he could pick an agent as well, because the agent also really good at generating initial DP for him.
Does he have the initial
Cantabile?
attack speed thing or no?
I don't think he has initial attack speed. It's just like agents are just good in general when it comes to like generating DP on the stage.
Yeah. Wildman makes sense too.
Wildman also like it helps him a lot, right? But he's thinking between Cantabile or Wildman.
Yeah, Weedy and Wildman / Cannon kind of counters the jellyfish wave too, more or less.
He's thinking right now. He's thinking whether or not he wants to pick Wildman or he needs more DP. Because right now he's kind of good on DP in my opinion. He doesn't
Elysium
have,
is
like,
enough. Elysium is
yeah, he doesn't have a Lee, so like usually Lee, like even if you have Lee on top of this, Elysium's enough. But an agent actually makes it nicer because it just replaces one of your blocks, right, with like an agent,
Right.
to generate your DP. And sometimes you just need the one block instead of like 2 or 3, right? Sometimes 3 is better, but we'll find out.
Yeah, like I had my notes on Starve, but then he got the minus move speed, and now my notes are worthless. So we just have to figure it out as we go.
Goes for Wildman, so Burst Strat is out of the window right now.
Yeah.
Can we get a pre-promote?
Yeah.
He pre-promotes
E2
his
Shelter!
Let's
E2
go.
clutch.
Finally
Clutch.
clutches it.
Normal
Instead,
deep cognition.
cog.
Boring.
Regular dip cognition. So
Ooh.
he still has one more voucher to get after the end of the stage. I'm interested to see what kind of voucher he is trying to look for, because he does have secret
What
HR
else
letter,
does he need?
which gives him a very good chance to get a pre-promoted E2. No, even though it's like mega low, it's like giga low to get that the one pre-promoted E2. But I think the best one for his squad.
It's also low, but it's high. It's the chances that he's not gonna get what he wants.
I mean,
it's gonna get trash.
If he's trying to go for no feed at this point, even an E1 Ethan, or dare I even say a Manticore, just for more CC.
Bro, mint.
Oh yeah, mint too.
With
how much
mint
DP
for the
now.
last wave on the left side. So many jellyfish you have to open.
Yeah, mint would
Magellan
actually be
works
really
too,
good here.
mint.
Magellan
What
would
else?
be really good here as well.
I don't even know. Ines, unironically, Ines. Actually, it won't be. It won't be E2. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's S3 Ines is the good one. Ugh.
The only stage where S3 is actually good. It's actually better.
Yeah.
Better stage.
Feels bad, man.
But yeah, one of the only stages as well where you wish you had Yato instead of Texas as well.
No.
I mean,
For
she can
all the
still help.
stages, you want Yato more.
One of the few.
Oh well.
Anyways, deep cognition normal, or he's doing the 2 block into like the 1 choke point kind of situation. Normally this one's a little bit harder to use because of the fact that you're so close to the one enemy next to you, but that one enemy is already revealed, so it's easier for you to just burst it down with Shelter and a Shamir doll, so no problem on that. It also really nicely separates the Shadow Guards versus the, I don't remember what they're called, like
I'll search it up real quick.
Yeah, so these 2 enemies, like the Shadow Guards plus the Knight, have actually have synergy. They actually buff each other. Well, not
Shadow
really.
Blade and Guard.
Yeah, Shadow Blade and Shadow Guard, right?
No, it's just Companion Guard and Companion Shadow Blade.
Oh, Guard. So,
they just Guard.
Oh, okay.
Full stop. It's like, oh, Guard.
All right. So the Guard, so one of them debuffs your attack speed by like 70, 75, and then the other one increases their attack speed by 70 or 75. Basically steals your attack speed. And you do not want them to be right on top of each other. You want to separate them and then kill them separate, and then kill them. Because they do the attack speed down and their attack speed up combination is very
attack speed by 30.
but
Mhm.
the gained attack speed for Shadow Blade is, well, it's not attack speed, it's just reduced interval.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Which is
But
really-
regardless, they yoink your attack. Kind of cringy.
Yeah. It hurts. It hurts so much. It hurts hard. But easy state, easy clear for deep cognition for him. I
Yep.
don't see
Shame it's not
any
emergency for Northlands.
problem. Yeah. I'm kind of curious to see how he's gonna handle ending 4, because ending 4 right now
Yeah, this
is
still a
looking
bit iffy.
dicey. Yes.
This.
But speaking of dice, he has 1 dice and he has 2 keys.
Kia, man, Kia, do it.
And he gets sniper and a
Ah, this is
vanguard.
pretty bad.
Ooh. Gets another key and
see.
gets memories
Shard is
of the
Shard is
shard.
nice. Shard is
Shard's not bad. Yeah, Shard's
Yeah.
definitely not bad.
Sniper.
Um,
Rosa.
Gray.
Gray.
Gray would be really
Ooh.
good for crowd control because Gray S1
Yeah.
is AoE slow. So now it's time. It's time to go into the stage. He's still bringing Posey. Really? You would bring Posey to
what?
the stage? Like Posey does nothing. I would sack Posey. Posey can be
Yeah.
like an extra body.
Bring a caster for more old fan, like unironically, bro. Wait, does he have a
Unironically.
caster? There is no caster.
He does. He has 12F.
Oh yeah, bring a caster. Kick Palsy, bro. She's so worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Unless-
mean,
Unless he thinks that there is some benefit to bringing Posey. I'm curious. Maybe he thinks that he doesn't
phase
enough.
2,
maybe
maybe he
earlier,
thinks there's no
earlier we
no, but he has
saw.
old fan. He's
Yeah,
so
he
I
has
think,
damage.
I think Posey still deserved her spot because we saw earlier with old fan she was hitting like 3.4k on the night map, so she can probably punch through the like left side jellyfish or right side jellyfish.
Can she? That's the question. If she can, then she can kind of serve as a.
Yeah, but is
if
she
that even
worth
makes
the-
any sense?
Is she worth the deployment limit though? Right?
He's got a lot
Right.
of deploy. He's got the one from Night. He's got the one from the music box.
Because you
He's
have to
got one
consider.
more.
Because you have to consider as well, right? He has painful happiness, which lowers the movement speed of all enemies, except I
Right.
think including Izumik as well, right? Or
Yes,
not
yes,
including.
yes.
So
No, it includes.
including Izumik. So for our viewers that don't know why that movement speed down is so detrimental to the stage versus say having faster movement speeds, because there are timings to this stage with movement speed without the movement speed down, right? And
Right.
if you don't know, if you haven't played enough with movement speed down, because movement speed down is so rare in this game, because you only get it from 2 relics and one.
Water.
Did he
Whoa.
just take gray? Wait,
Whoa,
were you
whoa,
guys saying
whoa.
gray S1
That's-
earlier?
Hold up. Is that fast feed?
Are we?
So-
Ooh.
What? Is he gonna
thought-
try to
is he going
interrupt stun
tanking with
attacks?
Oh, hey guys, maybe I was right along. Bro, look at this
Wait,
guy.
hold
I
on,
mean,
hold on.
Shamir-
Top
Shamir
left spawn, you
whispering.
have to reveal left 3. So if he opens right 3, then he's feeding.
No, it looks like it's a fast feed. Let's
Yeah.
go, dude! I'm telling you.
What?
I mean, he's got Whispering and Shamir. As long as he times the doll to perfectly cycle with Izumik stun, he'll be completely fine.
no? That's.
I mean, it looks like it. Looks like it's gonna be a fast speed version. So for fast speed, what this means is that usually you don't use interesting usage of the doll.
that a
That's a
fat
misclear.
finger?
I'm pretty sure that's a fat finger. Usually
Okay.
you don't. Multiple strategies either include feeding jellyfish to Izumi and not feeding jellyfish to Izumi. But right now he seems that he wants to feed jellyfish to Izumi. Why? We'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely doable. This is definitely far from a throw, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, he's got the bulletproof vest or whatever it's called. That
Mhm.
thing. For the rest.
Actually, all his picks make sense now, because, like, yeah, the Chalter... I was saying the Ethan pick earlier, I didn't know why I catch it. The Chalter is just a secondary DPS to Mlinar after killing
Yeah,
Izumi.
yeah.
Huh.
Mhm.
Wow,
So
okay.
every time Izumi eats 5 jellyfish, what ends up happening is that he does an AoE stun that deals a lot of damage, like a lot of damage. Usually is enough to wipe out any range unit, right? But he has medicine
Yeah,
6, so
medicine
it
sticks.
but it does so it blocks like one
Bruh,
instant.
Palsy is still
Two.
so bad.
Yeah. So it blocks 2 instances of damage here. So right
Yeah,
now,
bro, and I'm telling you, wait,
Chonter,
look at all
man.
this. Look at all this posy damage. She's actually doing pretty respectable damage to the jellyfish.
She's gonna leak though.
yeah,
Yeah,
she
I
have
mean, I
28
think a
HP.
Chalter's required here, right?
Yeah, you got medicine sticks. Why not?
So you're gonna burst down the boss with just Milnar.
Looks like the plan is, yeah, Milnar, Chen, maybe.
He just doesn't put water left at all, right? He just completely defends like
Ignores.
the yeah.
The blue box, probably completely just defensive blue box.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, okay, let's see it. I'm pretty sure this tanks. Like I told you,
I'm
with
also
Murdal,
sure.
I'm pretty sure it tanks.
I mean, they still have one more pick for a medicine 6 for Posey, and then 2 for Chalter and the rest of the gang. So that's one tick. No, Posey has
medicine.
no more medicine 6. If you want to save your DP, undeploy your Posey. Elysium will
Alright.
have medicine 6. So, but the boss Izumik is full. So
Stun attack in 30 seconds.
I don't know about that minor. Actually, with the fast speed, it's probably fine. I was gonna say, I might have put him like one tile backwards, just because he would be under such heavy rain of fire.
Does this this does not out heal, bro? Okay.
Nope. Well, doll.
No. Okay.
Oh, he's fine. See,
okay. So
bro, y'all down. Oh, y'all down
Yeah.
me. Ain't no way. He takes the.
Does he have the damage? Question mark? The boss?
we'll find out. He,
We will, I
he is
guess.
he is missing one stack of
Old fan.
old fan. But
Yeah.
so part of the reason why this is working out so well for him is that Whisperin actually wakes up earlier if you have module, because she gives herself status resistance no matter what, and then she starts healing your teammates who are taking damage from the dot damage. So every time Izumik stuns, Izumik actually applies a dot damage stun. Dot damage to your operator, so medicine 6 immediately is eaten up, like all forms of shield are immediately eaten up, and then
Chalter.
Shelter is alive, so Whisperin will wake herself up and then heal everybody up, and giving them status resistance and allows them to wake up from
man.
the slumber. So right now,
Posey's gonna get hit.
Izumik is gonna be in range. Izumik's gonna get, Posey's gonna get hit. If Posey gets hit instantly, Posey will 100% die. There is no way to save it, even
Izumik
with
is like
Chimera.
9,000 attack right now.
Mhm.
And it's mixed damage too.
Mixed damage
I
at
think
9,000
He's
attack.
not even about to go into the blue box, right? He's about to just.
No. He cycles. He
Yeah,
goes
he
to
goes
the
up.
center bit and then that Chalter pits that.
Yeah, no, he's wow, he is fine.
Mhm.
I should have just believed in
Yeah.
myself more, man. I'm telling you.
No. The takeaway from today is that I need to be more convincing in my gaslighting.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. You almost got me, Kermit, but
Okay, that's checkpoint 11, 12.
Mhm.
Now that's the
I don't
last
know,
checkpoint.
It's tough because I mean, a lot of the picks on 4-6 could probably be flexed into either push or
Yeah.
comp. But I mean,
That's the-
I'm telling you, like the Whispering early pick over Telopsis, you know.
Mhm.
Miners, kind of doing damage. Whoa. Okay, it's fine. Okay, it's done. Oh, last 15. I was kind of panicked for a second.
Okay, last 14 enemies on the stage, and he just needs to find a little bit of damage to Izumik. So every time Izumik drops 25% HP, he does 1 stun and a dot damage. So he needs to time his Chimera Dolls and DPS carefully so that he has the Chimera Doll once he gets stunned, because that Chimera Doll is the only way he's surviving the dot damage. The dot damage
Right now,
is
he
really
actually
high.
he actively wants a double stun, you know?
Yeah, he really wants that double stun. Right now, he's thinking of
Let's
deploying Ray, dropping down 1 dice. He's about to get stunned, and then immediately drops the Shemerdal as to not receive as much damage. And then,
although
goes
if he
for the
activates
dice.
Chalter skill right after she wakes up, it looks like Izumika is gonna do another stun. So that might kill some
not
people.
quite yet. And Shamar cycles quick.
Oh wow,
Shamar-
yeah, wow, she is cycling super quick.
Shamar has Enfeeble, and I do believe that I saw the mod. So,
So
he uses
yeah, there was
Yato.
mod. There was mod.
Yeah, she
10%
uses
less.
Yato here to take 2 auto attacks from Izumi, and then next is Monster to take 2 auto attacks from
Okay,
Izumi. Here
There's
comes the stun
stun.
with the Shamir
Should be
doll.
the double
reducing
stun.
the
Yeah,
attack.
that's good. That's good. Double stun.
Alright.
Taking aggro with Monster.
Texas-
Very
no,
important
but now it will
that
be
Shelter
Moiner
doesn't
because
die.
Moiner
Yeah,
is taunt.
Mliner has taunt. Now Mliner will take the damage. Will instantly explode to the Izumi auto attack. Now he needs to like out
He
DPS the
has
boss.
Alter,
Last
and
enemy on the stage.
Halsey has to carry now.
Mm-hmm.
Halsey's the
And
carry.
he needs bodies right now. He needs to bait out the bodies and then use
Still
the
2
bodies.
more? Wait, why?
He is
Oh,
running
he
out of
needs a
DP.
too. True.
He's running out of DP. This is part of the problem
Wait,
with a
is
boot
Halsey
pressure.
out of whispering range?
It is out of Whisper and
okay.
It
Look
doesn't
like
matter. It
it,
doesn't matter.
actually.
Okay.
Okay, he uses the dice to keep him in
Type
range,
Fighter.
and then he
Let's
gets
go.
the kill.
Let's go.
Um,
Oh, and retreat everything. Of
Very
course.
clean.
Exquisite taste.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it. Oh, and okay. That, bruh.
Yato solo
Yeah,
carry.
the
Equals
last goal on
2.
the field.
Mhm.
Equals 2, so 30. So that's why he brought the Ponzi then.
Mhm.
Didn't have the damage.
Yeah, you would definitely need Posey to reach some damage thresholds for like bursting down the boss. That was pretty good. Remember, that was with
was
anabolism.
really good.
He did not
That was
remove.
really good, yeah.
Yeah, he did not
Oh,
remove
I'm-
anabolism at all. That's why I was
166.
wondering if he would even go for no feed because that was an anabolism ending for. But old fan carry 70% attack on all his operators makes his
Yes, sir.
healers heal so much better, so much harder than the module. I mean the relic of the summons, right? Extra damage for monster, extra base damage for Milner. Actually, 70% base damage on Milner is insane.
It's 70% base attack on everyone, right? That's why it's so good. Because like other times, for example, like the Rockhorn from IS4, it's not base attack. It's actually
Increase.
plus attack,
Yeah.
which gets diluted really badly by skill multipliers.
Mhm.
Unless you're like a super high attack scale, let's say like Chen, for example, normal Chen. But if you got like any form of plus attack, like say Moiner, that's like plus 400 or something, or Surge that's plus 330, then it becomes really bad.
And that's why Milner pot 3, it's like flat 18 attack or something like that.
It was
doesn't
25.
look, or yeah, 25 attack, right, on his potential. It looks so, it's like, why would you ever get this, right? Like, why would you ever spend money? Why would you ever whale? Why would you ever roll extra for it? That 25 attack actually turns out to be like 200 extra damage per swing or something like that. 300 extra damage per swing.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
400
a
extra
lot.
damage per swing. It's a lot. It is a lot.
I remember in like CC11, it was actually crucial that Moiner needed the attack pod. I was fishing for friends everywhere for the attack pod Moiner. It was very embarrassing.
And thankfully, that attack bot minor is actually very accessible, quote unquote,
Yeah,
because you just
quote
need
unquote.
to, yeah, just
Or
need
like
to
a P5 Kyobe, and it's like, oh,
yeah, that P5 Kyobe is like, it's like you're asking for a whale. But P3, it's not that hard because you P1 for the first pull, and then you just use 8 card tokens, right?
yeah.
Which we will get from CC. And if you're really a Milner fanatic, you can save your yellow certs on the shop and then spend it on, actually spend it on like guard tokens on the yellow cert shop. It sounds like a whale kind of thing, right? Like spending 540 yellow certs, but if you're a long-time player, you don't really need anything from the shop. Something to consider.
I think the hamsters are once again working overtime for score counting. Let's check the. Or do we have any hamsters awake right now for score counting? Question mark.
I think it's I think everybody's awake after that run. That run was pretty. The turn
That
of the
was
floor
a banger.
He's just missing a shawl, and then he would have had like everything. Yeah.
I was wondering at the start of floor 5, because he started with regular out of control, that if he misplayed out of control, just a little misplay, and it actually like spirals out of control, then he would actually end the run right there, and I would be laughing, dancing right now. I'd be dancing right now, saying like clap plus $5, you know. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case.
And the emulator did not crash, in fact. Unfortunately.
Emulator did not crash. And I believe we have the final score. So Toby scored a total of 3113, or 3,113 points. Congratulations to Toby. He will be moving on to the top 4. That is top 4 secured.
Yep. That's the semi-final spot secured. He'll be fighting the winner of Kensei and Vapor Venus, who is our next matchup coming up.
Kensei versus Vapor Venus. But looking back at the run, I still think that Lin should have restarted. Like none of our contestants so far have restarted. They had the option to restart before floor 3. Lin did not restart. He did not get like Knight. He did not get and he only had ending 3 boss. And I believe that his squad at the time, he only had 2 E2s. He was about to level up. He did have like 8 hope and about to level up to level 6. So he was in position to like get like, you know, with just like 2 vouchers, like 2 good vouchers. Suddenly his squad looking good, right? But I think it was
had the
enough.
option of taking the quote unquote high level collectible from commission too, and I reckon like the correct choice would have been, or quote unquote correct, anyway. But with retrospect, you know, anything is whatever. But the point is like he could have maybe fished for a really good relic like a shawl or Flames of Inquisition, Old Fan, whatever, and then if he gets a good one, he keeps it. If he gets a bad one, and then he used the cleanse on Cruiser, which I don't know, man.
Cleanse on Cruiser when you have concentration disorder is not the end of the world. You can actually, like, Cruiser skill is such a short cooldown, and that normally it's not that big of a deal in my opinion, right? I say that, but if he went to Gravestone with E2 Cruiser with the concentration disorder, he would have 100%. Actually, no, he would not have 100% lost. He just needs to deploy Cruiser a little bit later, and he would have made it. But it's not that big of a deal. It's just like, you know, unfortunate that it's just these minute decisions that basically ultimately decided the end of the run, right? Like he had an option for a high quality relic, he had the option to reset, did not go for neither, and ended up dying to Gravestone. And unfortunately, that Gravestone fight, there was nothing really he could do. Other
taking
than
skill 1 Cruiser probably sealed his fate.
Yeah, taking skill 1 Cruiser meant that he did not have enough damage to do 50%. Because I think if he did up to do 50% of the boss's HP, like maybe 40% of the boss's HP in one go, or maybe he could have, like Chalter could have like finished it off.
I don't know. I feel like even with skill 1 Cruiser, maybe he could have. He actually wasn't under that much pressure from the map until Gravestone got really close. So maybe he could have deployed Chalter first and then waited for the DP for Cruiser. Maybe if he was going to go skill 1 anyway. The wind up on skill 1 is very short, with it only being 5 SP.
Yeah, he does not have he did not have enough. He didn't believe that he had enough SP to deploy Chalter in time, because Chalter's initial SP is still like, you know, she's still like 20 seconds out from activating her skill, and by the time Gravestone was in the center, he only stays there for roughly like 10 seconds. Doesn't really have enough time to charge the skill. But one thing he also could have done was, like, you know, battery Elysium, because one thing in the stage is actually setting up. If you're able to in Gravestone, you should be able to kill him, but he was not able to set up, and unfortunately that's just how it goes.
But yeah, anyway, so I think Lin ended up with a score of 1,359, which means that Toby will be moving on, possibly avenging his teammate in the traditional Chinese server, facing against, again, the winner of Kensei and Vapor Venus, who's coming up. Let's take a quick break before as the players get ready. I think that's the plan anyway. Oh, and by quick break, I mean 1 hour break. It'll be on time in 1 hour.
Yeah, so our scheduled run starts in about an hour. We'll see you then. In the meantime, I hope everybody gets a good rest, and as our next run is going to be a banger.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.